Should we go higher?
I'm gonna go higher.
Or how do we fix this? We could just put something under it.
No, I'll go higher.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Jodi, this coffee is insanely good.
Isn't it good?
Oh my gosh. I don't even know how you order it. Yeah, that's better.
It is
Smarty pants.
an iced brown sugar oat espresso. It's oat milk. But I only do I did 2 pumps of syrup for you, but added vanilla cold foam.
I don't know.
The secret is vanilla cold foam. And wait, as soon as pumpkin spice comes out, I do pumpkin spice cold foam.
Okay, wow.
And then it makes me shit my pants because it's...
Adela, good morning.
Okay, you have to hear this story. So I was talking to Adela a couple of days ago. I had a yarn question. And
she can answer those.
Yes.
For sure.
Good morning, Star.
Good morning, everybody.
And Adele said, oh, by the way, do you remember that 2x2 ribbed hat I did that was gradiating from black to white?
Yes.
She has a skein of that and wanted to knit the hat. She said, what pattern did you use? And I said, oh, I didn't use a pattern, but I'm going to go find it and I'll tell you how many stitches and we'll get you going. I have 5,000 hats. You think I could find that one?
No.
I couldn't. But guess what I did find?
What?
In my back entry, I have a basket pull out and it's got my hand knits to grab. I was looking through there. I found my purse.
What purse?
My poppy barley purse.
I told you you had one.
Tracie, so my mom gave me this beautiful poppy barley backpack and I didn't think I would use it, so I was going to go and change
Adela would like to cast on.
Change it for the purse.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought,
it was in the back of my mind.
I have one.
Is it the same as the one I got?
It's like clay color, like gray color.
Nice.
I swear, I said to Jordan, look what because I'm not kidding, had been looking in the house and I thought I must have
So forget Adela's hat.
No.
You found a purse.
More importantly,
Way
I found
more
the purse.
important.
Anyway.
Good job.
Hello, everybody. It's been another 2 weeks. And you have
I was
a
very
sweater.
excited this morning.
Yeah. I see you're wearing a new sweater,
I was
but we'll talk
excited
about
to
that.
come on this morning. Yeah, we'll talk about that. The weather is insanely gorgeous.
I don't remember in August
I don't
this
think
nice.
we've had a summer this good for a long time.
I agree.
And we've had consistently like high warm temperatures for us. It's not smoking hot for lots of places, but
Yeah.
you know, 28 to 31 is pretty hot for Alberta summers.
And it stays real warm at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've been
Although
sitting outside.
night is my favorite because then it's not quite as warm. Our patio, like it faces west, so it doesn't get hot really till like dinner time, but when it's like an oven.
Oh.
It's a giant bummer
Ours
if we
too.
want to sit out and eat dinner, which we don't.
I mean, that's the way you want to face. If you're buying a house,
Yeah.
you want the sun
I
in the back
got
of the house.
my little side of the yard faces south, so I
Yeah.
can grow whatever I want, which is
Yeah.
great. But at the end of the day, and maybe it would have been great a while ago, I just feel like I don't like melting. I'm such a whiner.
Totally. How was your 2 weeks?
Really good.
It flew by.
It
I've
flies
barely
by,
seen you.
for sure. I know.
I think I saw you. Did I see you once?
Once at
last
work,
Monday.
Jodi, and that was a long time ago. It was really good. I made pickles at my son's house. He's like, Mom, come over and make pickles with us. And then I said to him, oh, next year I won't need to bug you. And he goes, well, isn't it fun getting together to make pickles? I was like,
Okay, they
yeah.
wanted you to do all the chopping.
No, he's like, pass me the jars. I'm doing the brine. And they were
That's
teaching
so
me
fun.
this old Baba's recipe that Hannah's family is kind of famous. Like their pickles are like
They're kind of famous.
the shit, if I can say so.
I have not tried one.
Well, I'm giving you a jar today.
I would
So
lo-
maybe if you like them, because they worked. They were like, perfection.
Okay, you guys.
Compression pickles. I can't give you the recipe
Really?
because then I have to kill you, but
Yeah,
I'm sure there's lots of old
Okay.
Ukrainian compression pickle recipes.
I have a pickle story.
They fizz when you open them.
Really?
Like a pop, like a Coke. Like they go,
Was it so
you have
fun
to open
make?
them over a sink.
I love those group things. Like we do
Yeah.
group baking. We haven't the last couple of years at Christmas because you couldn't.
Adela says, I can't wait until my kids like
Yes.
me and we can do fun stuff.
It's so fun.
Adela, there's the rocky days before.
Just
and
remember.
we were there.
Remember, you'll make pickles.
There
with-
is nothing.
Yes.
I'm the most surprised. You know, all those things you say when they're living at home as older, like young adults. You're like,
Fucking move out.
well, that and like you idea how great
I
it
am.
is where you're living.
You don't know how good of a mom you have.
No, but you would say things like having dinner on the table and all these things, just all these things.
Yeah.
Like, you have no clue. And then they move out and then they get the clue and you're like, I don't want to say I told
I'm
you so.
fucking awesome.
But anyway, days are really good and they're not always like that. That is the way it goes. Life is a roller coaster. Hang in there.
I also feel like that Max has been out of the house for a long time. Our relationship was very strained, tons of arguing,
Right.
always back and forth. It is, once they moved out, it was a whole different chapter, right?
Right.
Like we turned it, like with Jack, like a whole
I
different
feel
chapter.
like they, you know, when there is those, they're craving their independence.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
I feel super grateful and super lucky.
Yeah.
Super lucky that.
I still have an angsty teenager.
So, I mean, you're
I
going to go
have
through
best
it.
of both worlds.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, hang in there.
Yeah. She's
We
not.
know.
Maddie had her wisdom teeth out this week.
That sucks.
She's super uncomfortable.
Like, the first couple of days are pretty darn
She's pretty bad.
miserable.
Actually, they had to almost, I think, get into her sinuses because these two top ones were so far in.
Georgia's got infected and they had to go back in. That was when we were, I think, not Rhinebeck, maybe we were away.
I kind of remember that.
She went to she had to have a second. But they certainly crank them through those offices. It seems like every 30 minutes they're putting another patient out for
You guys.
however many $1,000.
And they were, he said she'll be under for 10 minutes.
I know. It's crazy. Literally like every 30 minutes.
Okay, the doctor is so cute.
Where did you guys go? Did you go
Up here to the
Yeah.
Kingsway. They were
You
fabulous
got a cute
there.
doctor?
Well, I saw him with a mask only, but he was.
His eyes are fabulous and he's got great hair.
We talked about Holland. He had just gotten back.
It's so beautiful
His
there,
fam-
Jodi.
yeah.
It is so.
Okay,
He has
I got-
family there?
Yes.
Oh,
And he showed me pictures.
hello from Belgium.
Actually, it's funny because I knew they were he was on holidays for the first 2 weeks of August because I got back from Sarnia and thought let's see if I can get Maddie in quicker. So I phoned and said if there's cancellation, blah blah blah. He's on holidays. So we were the first day back. So I said to him when he came in the room, "How was your holiday?" And a quick was really good. We went to Holland. And then he did the whole spiel about the teeth and what's going on. And he goes, "Do you have any questions?" And I said, "How was Holland? Like, did you have so much fun in
That
Holland?"
was his way of saying, you're my patient, this is a professional relationship.
I said to Maddie,
I'm not your BFF.
I think he meant teeth, but then he brought out his phone. Like, he was very eager to
Good.
show me windmills
I do
and stuff.
remember a cute guy being there,
It
actually.
was super cute.
It was a long time ago, though.
Dr. Forrest.
Oh,
Yeah. It was such a nice experience.
Good. And close to home, which
Close
is
to
really
home.
nice.
Okay, pickle story.
We all worry. Yes, pickles. Let's bring on the
Okay,
pickles.
so
we are Ukrainian girls.
Yes.
So pickling is kind of awesome.
Yeah. So last year this recipe was so fabulous. We ran out by the time Christmas comes, so we thought
Yes.
we're doing triple.
Right.
So we got triple amount. Let me tell you, cucumbers to pickle. It's not. You're not doing it because it's inexpensive,
No.
right?
No.
And
No.
so guess who?
Most people do it because they
Yeah.
grow them. And what are we going to do with all our cucumbers?
Yeah. No, we buy them.
No, we would like to buy an excess that we can't deal with.
And I would like
for
to buy
lots
it
of money.
twice because
But it is supporting local farmers, Jodi. You got to feel good
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
So we bought double the amount of pickles. So I made 55 jars.
You did not. How big are the jars? The liter?
Yeah.
Quart. Two. Yeah, okay. Liter.
Not the biggie.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
55 jars. Picture that. 55 jars.
I feel like you're going to have a stall at the market.
Not one jar.
It is garbage day for all the people that are like, I miss all the garbage noise.
You're
there
welcome.
you go. You're welcome.
Not one jar got pickling salt.
Oh, no. What does that mean?
That
So
I-
do they taste awful?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
So what I did was we tested it after 5 days just because we couldn't wait, right?
Right.
So thankfully, then we opened all the jars, we put the pickling salt in, and we reprocessed them.
Yeah,
and
can
we
you do that?
tried.
I think
Yes,
you can
we
do
did,
that.
and everything sealed. It was all perfect. The liquid is clear, but then we tasted it again, and it's like the pickles cooked, like the cucumbers.
Now they're overcooked. So Adela would like a jar. Now she's like, forget
No,
it.
you don't.
Never mind. But you know what? I do feel like these are, it's a learning process. I did the same thing. I got all excited after we made pickles at Jackson's and thought, this was awesome, but I need more jars. So I drove out into the country from his house, bought more cucumbers, bought carrots.
Where did you go?
I went out to Coolman's.
It's far. That's where we went.
Jodi, it was 35 kilometers from his house. Anyway, I went and I came that afternoon and I did the whole thing again by myself. The vegetables are really important. These were not as good cucumbers. Like, I don't like them at all.
Tracie, I got mine from Coolman's.
I know, but yours are probably better.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. They're just. I have a jar, and we can do a taste test. But I mean, once you find, I don't know what the difference is, Jodi.
So maybe I didn't overcook them. Maybe it was the cucumber.
Well, we'll do a pickle taste test. Normally we talk about knitting. Now we talk about home preserves.
I've written out. This was an old Bubba's written in paragraph form, and I just missed it. I missed it.
I'll give you the number of this farm that I have. It's also far away.
Like
far? Fort Saskatchewan.
Oh, I can do Fort Saskatchewan.
Well, it's far. I mean,
Coolman's was almost there, wasn't it?
Right. It's not that far.
Yeah.
But it is a journey. They are where these other pickles, the cucumbers came from, and. So anyway, we'll do a taste test and figure it out. But it is a thing where you figure out your recipe as you go, and I feel like
there is
when it's perfect, it's kind of like the end of the rainbow, the end of the pickle rainbow.
Yeah.
Does Mom know we're doing this morning?
Well, she asked last week. You better text her.
Okay, I'm texting her.
So the pickles were the cucumbers were tiny and beautiful.
I like that. Okay, mine, what I got from there, were not.
They weren't.
No.
Mine were like
no. So that's better.
Some were a bit bigger, but a lot were like medium to small. Anyway.
Anyway, there's the pickle adventures. I can't imagine having a garden so big that you've got a pickle, like that you've got, like it's your winter preserves, like beets and all that stuff. And then I thought, ooh, I want to make sauerkraut. Have you ever looked at a recipe for sauerkraut? It's kind of gross.
Lots of vinegar.
It's not just pickling cabbage.
Oh.
You're letting it sit at room temperature to make sour cabbage, and like you have to scrape the top off sometimes. Like you're letting it sit and then you jar it. Like you're letting it ferment.
I love sauerkraut.
So there's pickled cabbage and there's sauerkraut, and I don't believe they're the same thing because it's not fresh. The sauerkraut, you've let it go rotten, not rotten, but like
kind of.
It's fermented.
It's
janky. I love sauerkraut. We love sauerkraut. So that's something I'd like to try.
I actually had
I need a nice German lady to teach me. Right?
You know what sauerkraut was very good? The one in the plastic bag in the produce department. Do you guys ever get that? If any of you buy sauerkraut, do you ever see it in a plastic bag in your produce department? That's what Mom uses for that one. She uses that.
That's sour cabbage. This is sauerkraut, like shredded to put on your
Yes, but they have a small bag right beside it of shredded.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So maybe it's just pickle. Whatever it is, we used it, Tracie. It's so good.
Okay, I'm buying that next time.
So
good morning, needles at the ready.
Good morning.
Are your needles ready?
Yeah.
What's going on out there?
Anyway.
I love it, Jodi.
Who knew we'd be on a pickle?
Who knew?
Yeah. Kevin
and Michelle. Willens and Nosh.
Kraut is
Thanks
cabbage,
for coming to hang out, everyone. An hour later. Should we talk about knitting?
No.
Do you have any more stories?
Did you wonder?
It's only been 14 minutes.
Did you wonder when you saw me that I looked sun-kissed, and how did I get so sun-kissed?
It's like you can read my mind.
Did you wonder?
It's like you have a talent for like reading people's minds. Jodi, I did notice up here.
Okay, I have a new product to share.
Okay, good.
Hold the phone. So Kate Hudson did a get ready with me reel, like a morning.
I actually love her.
You know, get up and leave the house, and quick morning routine.
Like I'm naturally beautiful, but I'm gonna throw on a few products.
Totally. And especially with my skin, I find if I do like powdery bronzing products, sometimes it can look like it gets into my fine lines. Yes.
This is perfect because I just dropped my brand new bronzing palette.
You did?
Yeah, garbage powder.
You're supposed to be able to put it back in.
No, You try that? No.
No,
Have
I've
you
never.
tried to
No.
lift that up? No.
No.
So this is perfect.
This
Yay.
is perfect. This is a French product.
Fancy.
It's a little bit bougie. I got the travel size, but with the travel size, I got the full size brush to go with it.
Where do you find this?
This is called
Online?
The brand is Terry. It's online. It comes from France. It's tea to tan face and body, you guys. They're okay, just so you know, you just poke the little hole with a pin when you get it.
Let's see. Okay.
I actually had taken the
That hole is small. That stuff must
Tracie,
dye your face.
Look at
Does it
I
come right off at night?
This was full
Okay.
after one use. I look like an Oompa Loompa.
Oh, I like it.
So it's liquidy, but you guys, it dries.
Oh yeah, that's not. It doesn't. Okay, I like that.
And you get this full-size brush, and it just right in. It's not orange.
Jodi, I
It
love
just gives you a
no
ton-
transfer, sheer infusion, dual matte and satin tan effect.
You just let it dry
So there's
for
no
a minute.
color to choose. This is it.
That's
this is
it.
the product.
That's
all
it.
over water mist.
You guys, I was so excited about this
Jodi,
when
I like it.
I bought it, but then I thought I can't. I
We are
hope it's
pale,
as good.
pasty Canadians.
Look at
A
me.
little. Yeah, you do look really. I'm not kidding.
Have you been? To
I noticed up here like that you were glowy.
No, I wasn't in Santorini over the weekend. I used my new bronzer.
Oh my gosh.
Thank
Jodi.
you. Thank you, Kate Hudson. It's Terry Tea to Tan. This was about
Let's see. Okay.
by
Terry, it says.
yeah, this is oh yeah, by Terry. This is about $38, but you got the
Canadian?
full brush, you guys. Yes, plus shipping.
Okay, perfect.
And I think this is
That's
gonna
a
last
great price point.
forever.
No, right? Yes.
Forever. Anyway,
I think you're right. So you did what? Your whole body the first time?
Tracie. Oh my god, because I took
just
this thing
kept-
off. My brush was dripping. I'm like, is this right?
How did you make? So what did you do? You poured it on your brush?
Yes.
So you're not supposed to do
And
that.
I'm like, Jordan, this is not right. I'm an Oompa Loompa. Like, I looked brown.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
The
Oh!
eyeshadow sticks are lovely too. See, here's the thing. Yes, that seems like a little bit pricey. You tell your girlfriend and you think, let's both get something
Yeah.
and we'll split the shipping.
You guys, I'm not, you use,
But if it's totally worth it. If
this
it's
is going to
awesome.
last months and months.
Probably all year.
Yeah.
Really, when you just use a few drops.
Yeah. Anyway, I love it.
Good.
Should we talk about what we're wearing? Because people were asking.
I feel like we're like super summery at the moment.
Thank you. We
You
are.
go first.
We're linen. I think
We're both wearing.
This was a birthday gift 3 years ago.
Yeah.
This was,
2019, Jode.
yeah.
Summer of 2019.
Can you tell everybody about it?
This is the Cedar pullover by
Yeah.
Joji Locatelli. It was a special pattern that Joji designed for Jodi's birthday. It is, and it keeps now. You reminded me. I need to knit one for myself. It is a top-down circular yoke.
Yeah.
Dream to knit. Jodi, I love the lace at the bottom.
I can't tell you how much this linen drapes.
This is knit in Shabui. Oh,
Shabooey.
Shabui. It's double stranded to be a DK weight sweater. So
It's amazing.
it's Shabui Reed, I want to say. Reed. Let me check my project
It's got
page.
such little details that just make this sweater shine. So look and
And that round is so simple. Like it's really one of those great quick knits because you knit a few inches of stockinette and then you've got this fun little
Yeah.
pattern, and then when you get to the bottom it's just lace that
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest lace, like my brain doesn't love
Yeah.
lace. This was a joy to knit.
if I was doing this and I thought to myself, I don't love lace, I would just knit it straight. I wouldn't add ribbing.
You can absolutely do that. It's your
You
sweater.
could add ribbing, but I mean, I adore the lace on
Shabui
this.
Reed.
Yeah.
So double stranded, and you're right. It's 100% linen. Let me check that because I feel like
You guys,
I'm not
it
sure.
just keeps getting
Yeah.
softer and softer
And it's
softer.
the softest. You think linen, crunchy. Oh no, thank you. No, this is the linen.
Yeah.
That is soft on the skein. So once you start washing it, it just, it's drapey, and the gauge that Joji's knit this at is just perfection.
Like, look at the drape, you guys,
And
on
it's
this.
so cool. Even though it's got these 3/4 sleeves, You'll never overheat in that in the summer,
Never.
right?
Never.
Never ever.
No, really, truly.
It's for sure.
a joy to wear this. It's really warm here this morning.
I kept thinking too that I would even like to knit it in a DK wool. Like for
Yes.
all of the long winter months that we have,
Yeah.
you know, this would be amazing in a beautiful DK wool.
That's how you can tweak it, and then just knit a longer sleeve.
Only because I want to wear it all the time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's
I love
beautiful pattern. It's
Actually,
beautiful
I
pattern.
shouldn't say I wouldn't knit ribbing at the bottom. Because there's such beautiful ribbing here and here. Yeah, I think if you don't love lace, just do ribbing at the bottom.
You can, for sure. I mean, and you can also use stitch markers to keep you on track with your lace, right? You could put a stitch marker every
Yeah.
couple of, but this was kind of a linear, like you knew right away if you were off track.
And it's
You're-
not fussy.
It wasn't that
Yeah.
crazy difficult lace, so I loved it. I went definitely slower in that section,
Yeah.
but it was not what I would call like brain shatteringly. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
still so much fun. Jodi, you look beautiful in it.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're wearing it and you like it.
And you have a new one. Who are you?
I do.
You've been pumping sweaters out. Don't
Well, I
you think?
haven't really been knitting sleeves,
Okay.
right? I
No.
did feel like
That's a good
but
leg.
that ranunculus was like
It's still a sweater.
giant needles.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And giant yarn.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one pumps up pretty fast. This is the Quill tee by Tiff Neelan.
So good.
Hers is very short sleeved. I decided to just do like an elbow sleeve,
I like that choice.
and I did not do any decreases.
Yeah,
So
I like that choice.
I
This
did
is-
about 50 rounds of sleeve, 50 rounds, and then I mimicked the neckline on the.
Look at the drape on this,
I
you
know,
guys.
right?
You guys, this is also very beautiful feeling.
Okay, I can't even with this. This yarn,
Wow.
after you blocked it, this is the it's Muse. It's a fingering weight yarn from Sonder Yarn Company, and it's 90% merino, 10% linen. And you think, oh, well, it's only 10% linen. Like you're gonna get the cool heathered effect where
Yeah.
it looks kind of faded.
Yeah.
But what is that gonna do for the drape? I don't know what it does, but this is very drapey. But I think that's also to the gauge you knit it at, and that it's single ply.
Sorry,
This-
what's the base?
It's called Muse.
What's the? I totally tuned out.
90%. Listen,
Okay.
90%
Okay.
merino.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's superwash, because it doesn't say that.
Then it's not.
And 10% linen. So it's a fingering weight, single ply. It would make the most amazing shawls. But
Oh, it's fingering weight too.
you could
right?
double strand
No,
it.
it's good. Listen,
you could double
yes.
strand it as a worsted weight sweater. I would totally do that. I
Yeah.
think don't you think the look of this kind of heathered, the little bits of the linen in the yarn to me
It's really beautiful.
are such a beautiful texture, even
Yeah.
just in stockinette. The pattern is by Tiff Neelan.
It's
She's
beautiful.
wonderful. The pattern was a true joy to knit. So straightforward. Her chart for the color work was a whole page.
Yeah, Tiff's has a great written patterns.
It was so, and I mean, it's very size inclusive. She has two different body lengths. So there's a cropped and there's my printer was losing ink at the moment, but that's how Tiff's looked.
Yeah.
With the really short sleeved. But I think this would be beautiful at any kind of fingering weight as well. Like if you wanted to do a real woolly version,
Somebody
but
asked
this Muse
fingering
is
and
amazing.
mohair. Oh, would this yarn be nice held with mohair?
Oh yes, for sure it would.
Yeah.
Why not? I love this yarn, and I especially love those little blips of linen. It's only 10%, but it gives this really cool
Yeah.
texture and heathered feel.
I love the.
right.
It looks like it's a worn yarn look.
Totally.
Just the way it dyes. It looks very worn.
Totally.
It's not.
Yeah.
Like it's not 100% saturated, and I think that's the charm of this yarn.
And I did not alternate skeins, so Tanya.
Shout out Tanya.
Tanya. At Sonder Yarn. I mean, that's seamless. Hello.
Seamless. Yeah.
2.5 skeins of yarn. I was
You're
panicking.
so skinny.
Hardly. This is what I have left. So when I finished the
Okay.
body, I split my last skein of yarn equally.
Yes. You didn't
Right?
know if you could have knit longer sleeves. You could not have.
I could have knit
Maybe
for
three-quarter.
sure 3/4
Yeah.
sleeves. These are 20-gram minis each.
Your skin is
So
so soft.
let me tell you, I've knit bigger shawls,
Yes.
right? 2.5 skeins of fingering weight yarn. You think fingering weight setter, forget it, never ever. How about those 5 skein Stephen West shawl? Like, that's a
Good
lot
night,
of
Lois.
knitting.
Yes. Oh, the starting point from
Well,
with Hohi?
Sure.
We
I
knit
mean,
a
we could have had a
lot.
sweater, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I just need to adjust my thinking a little bit. I was definitely ready to be done, and I think that's just because I'm so anxious. I have so many things I want to cast on.
That's how
But
I get.
I love this, and I would totally recommend it. I think you guys would love to knit this. My contrast color is bougie. It's a beautiful
It's so
cashmere
good.
base, swanky sock from Magpie
I
Fibres.
love that combo.
And it's the spicy beaver color. So a really warm kind of, what do you call that? Like butterscotchy,
That's what I would say.
spicy beaver color. And I love it. This would be
Love.
a great sweater all by itself.
I just think it's beautiful.
In my little Hohi Pampa bucket, which I love.
So cute.
Anyway, I love it. I'm so happy to be done. And I keep
All
thinking I'm going to cast on something else, but no, I've got other sweaters that are half done.
Are you designating a new cast on to a Rhinebeck sweater or not really?
Well, I have something I'll share later
Okay, good.
on that sort of
Yeah.
train of
Okay.
thought.
Oh my God, you guys. My mascara this morning, I swear I look like Tammy Faye Baker. Putting on mascara this morning. I need a new mascara. It was like
I would love a great mascara recommendation. I've been using that Prime one.
Mhm.
I feel like it dries out really fast.
That's what this one. I love
It's
the
not
mascara.
cheap,
Yeah.
and I feel like I don't get the good consistency for very long.
Yeah. I love L'Oreal.
MAC,
Yeah. I love L'Oreal. I'm a tried and true L'Oreal gal when it comes to
there
makeup.
has to be one at the drugstore that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I've tried a ton.
This one just dries out faster than, like, I know they say you're supposed to replace your mascara. Listen,
I
I've got
do.
eyeshadow from the 80s still, and it's perfectly good.
Jodi, it is not.
It is perfectly
No,
good.
it isn't. You need to get rid of that stuff.
But yeah, it had been a while, and so it's just like, I usually buy 2, and then when I open the second one, I buy another one, like, so I always have a fresh one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rare Beauty is supposed to be really good.
Okay, so Rare Beauty, yes. Okay, I want to try some of
Yeah.
that stuff because I've been hearing such good things
Yeah.
about it. Jodi,
Yeah. Okay.
what's going on with your knitting world?
Oh, this is in Sock Talk.
That's beautiful.
No, this is for you.
What?
Okay, when we went to Heaven is Handmade, remember that?
Yes.
There's lots of aphids in the air right now.
I know there's kind of bugs happening at the moment. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. It's because we're on Thursday. I don't know.
Okay,
What is that?
so they had these at the till to purchase. These are a size 8.
Somebody knit that by hand and they sell handmade socks?
During COVID, they did. They would still get together and, you know, not get together, but this is way that they were like,
I love them.
aren't they fun?
Okay, first of all, they're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And they are the exact perfect, like this is my favorite pattern.
I think it's like the Regia kind of yarn. I forget what yarn it was.
I love those
Yeah.
kinds of yarns. I love commercial woolly sock yarn.
So they had a whole,
Jodi, thank you.
so different,
Okay, those are adorable.
Aren't
And
they?
I don't know if that person's ever gonna see this. You rock. These
Yeah.
are absolutely
size
stunning.
8.
Okay, how much do you love the color combo?
know.
I would love to know
Yeah.
that yarn.
It was probably on the thing and I forgot. I ripped it off and
Guaranteed.
threw it away. Guaranteed it was on it. Yeah.
Guaranteed.
For sure.
They told us
And
what
who-
the yarn
who
was.
knit it, what it was.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's crazy. So do you think they had
They
still
were
have stuff-
$100.
I'm
No,
not
they weren't.
surprised. They should
They
be
weren't.
more. Hand
No.
knit yarn, hand knit
They were
socks.
very reasonable. I think like 35, 40 maybe, but they had a basket at
Too
the till.
cheap.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
not cranked.
I noticed. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear the crap out
Yeah,
of these.
I thought
Thank
so.
you. Don't you love that citron-y color and the pink and the blue together?
Love.
Thanks, Jode.
Okay.
They didn't have any bigger ones for you?
I didn't look really. I just saw those size 8 and I thought you'd like them.
I love them. You were so right.
Oh.
Fresh socks.
Okay.
You've been busy.
These are going to be Maddie's
Feel better socks?
Yeah, because I started them in the waiting room.
Oh, right. Like the heels and toes.
I did the
It's
heels
like,
and
wow,
toes.
you've been knitting a lot.
I knit so
Okay,
much.
these are gorgeous. Jodi.
Okay, you guys, this is Plank and Stella. Could you tell? I could kind of tell.
No,
even.
I was going to
Okay.
ask. I mean, now that you say it, is it the Belcher family?
No, it's called 10,000 Spoons.
Wow.
And all you need is a knife. These are 10,000 spoons from Plank and Stella.
The color's insane.
Isn't it?
Yes.
They're a little longer than my thing because Maddie's got size 11 dogs. Yeah.
Go Maddie.
Yeah. These
Jodi,
are
they're
so
gorgeous.
fun. I just did these this week.
I've got I should make her a pair for Christmas because I know how much she loves.
She loves
hand-knit
handless socks.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah.
This color is
that was really fun.
gorgeous. So is this a regular color? Like you can just go to Plank and Stella and buy this?
No.
Oh.
But it's not a color that's retired, I don't think. Maybe you could throw her a...
So it's not a club color. Like I'm sort of...
No, it's not a club color.
Okay.
It was a color that was in her shop.
Okay.
And I ordered I think I ordered enough for a sweater.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Oh, you ordered
Now
enough
it's gonna
for
be
6 people.
Now it's going to be a vest. If I do any more socks,
Oh,
it might
that's
be
really nice.
might be a halter top.
Right.
Yeah. I just thought this color was fun.
It's absolutely gorgeous, and she'll love that, right?
Yeah.
Does she have a favorite color?
Blues.
Blues.
She's a blue girl.
Well,
Blue and green.
she looks so good.
I think
in
I
that
made her
stuff.
like green because I always buy green because she's got the red hair. So
Right.
I always buy greens for her
Yeah.
with clothes and stuff.
Blue
so.
would be gorgeous, though.
Yeah, she loves blue.
Blue on her.
Yes,
those are
Mary.
beauties.
Large
I don't
feet,
think I
equal
have-
stability.
I love that. I was gonna say I don't think I have anything but socks, but I do. I'm lying.
Okay, show me a sock.
Are we in sock time?
No, show me whatever you want.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I have a sad story.
Is it a yarn story?
My vest.
No.
Could you tell that I was a little like
Yes.
ambivalent when we were talking about it?
Because
Like
you kept talking about size.
I wish I had only bought a few balls of yarn to swatch because I ended up figuring out the yarn was way heavier than the yarn in the pattern. And I chose which is, you know what? Ultimately, that's fine. We can work with that. And I chose the same size I would knit for this.
Okay.
So with all of this positive ease.
You would have hated it.
So I don't think vests are supposed to fit like that.
No.
But I don't think it said in the pattern a recommended amount of ease.
No, but also
I kind of skip over that
you don't
anyway.
love to wear them really.
But I think I think a vest looks better closer fitting to your body.
Yeah.
So I tried it on, like I knit about 6 inches and I pulled it up and it was like so much bigger than my body. And I think you need, if you look at any pictures of a vest, it is more close fitting. It doesn't have to be negative ease, but I think maybe I would want 0 to 1 inches of ease. And then I would wear like a collared shirt underneath it.
Yeah.
And it would just be, so I frogged it.
How did you feel about that? Did you really frog it?
Yeah, I did. No, I didn't just throw it away, Jodi. I frogged it, and the balls of yarn are there. The yarn is gorgeous. The pattern is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely going to do it, but I think I might re-swatch with a different yarn.
A lighter yarn?
Like, looking at the gauge, I think I can do it with a fluffy, woolly fingering weight yarn. Fingering to sport weight yarn. That's a giant difference from what the yarn I was using. The yarn is 20, the gauge is 26 stitches, I believe, in the color work, 26 and whatever rows.
And it's funny, we've talked about this before, and if you have those reservations in your head at the beginning of the sweater, they will never be gone.
There's that voice, there's a knitting voice in the back of your head. And you've got to listen to it sometimes. And I was not disappointed. My husband was mortified that I started ripping out all of this. Because we were sitting there watching TV, and I'm just ripping.
It's the
and
right
he's
thing
like,
to do.
Why are you doing that? I said, I've only knit this much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be so much better when it fits properly. It's the same amount of work to knit something that doesn't fit as something that does fit.
Have you got a dead body in the back?
I don't know what's going on here. There's these weird little...
It's funny because I was talking to Max and they said,
Look at that.
They said, there's so many aphids in the air.
But that's new.
It
it
is
hasn't
new.
been like this.
Bury your bodies deeper.
You know what? When you're not here, I don't have all these bugs.
It's the stink from my
just
butt.
saying. So immediately, so I frogged my vest, felt really good about it, and I was like, put a pin in it because I'm coming back for you.
Listen, that's hard to do, but it's the right choice.
It feels good
Yeah.
because I don't want to finish something that I'm not going to feel good in. Right?
Yeah.
So, but I knew right away, I was like, okay, let's go back to the stash and we're going to cast something out. I'm going to swatch for something and I'm going to cast something on.
You'll love it.
This, Jodi, this is the Esther by Camilla Vad.
Didn't I knit this?
You knit this. You knit this long sleeved and you steeked it as a cardigan. It's a stunner.
Love it. I love it so much. I would love to knit it like this.
Okay. So,
Tracie.
it's the most beautiful color work.
What? I love this choice for you.
It's a DK sweater. I don't know if I have my swatch. I did not swatch in color work pattern. I just swatched for gauge.
Do you want to borrow my swatch?
Right, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, heavens.
Stop it, right?
I'm so jealous of your
Why?
right now because
Jodi, we can both knit one.
Tracie.
Can
I just say, take this compliment, don't brush it off. You're amazing at putting color together.
Well, thank you. It's not, I don't feel like it's easy.
It
takes
feel
me
like
a
it's
while.
easy.
I was wondering, like, should I do a neutral version? Should I go grays and a light blue?
No.
But I felt, this is all Sonder yarn. This is all Sunday morning DK.
Are you kidding me?
And I'm not kidding you. I've been collecting this yarn since it came out because I was very lucky. Melissa sent me yarn before it came out and I fell in love with the yarn already.
Yeah.
So when we were at Knit City, I bought this color, Dream State. I bought enough for a sweater to knit in Dream State.
It's like a black and teal.
Yeah, it's very tealy.
So good.
It is not navy at all. It's navy and green, had a baby, and it's so beautiful. So I knew that was going to be my body color. And then I thought, you know, should I go pale in the yoke, like maybe, I don't know, grays, tans, that kind of thing. But I also fell in love with Free Spirit. This was a brand new color at Knit City, Vancouver. And I thought, oh my God, wouldn't it be great if I started the sweater with that? So my color palette ended up being...
Ooh, I love that.
This one is cut flower? No, sweet tea. Sweet tea? Yeah, sweet tea. Sweet tea. So it's a blushy, beigey pink, which I could knit 100 things out of. And then you need one more color that just gives you the tiniest little pop. And I had a little bit of, I had this one skein of Hydrate. You hardly need anything for this color.
Look, I knit my swatch in Hydrate.
Jodi, Hydrate's really, really lovely. So anyway, this was like a weekend. I could not stop knitting.
I know.
I couldn't stop knitting.
I could knit yokes professionally.
I kept thinking to myself, wouldn't it be fun if you had a job where you just knit the yoke and then passed it on?
That's what I mean. We need somebody who knits the boring body.
I literally had that same thought.
Yes.
So I am going to knit this short sleeved. And I'm kind of going to think this is maybe something that I'll wear to our little trips that we're going on.
I have an idea.
But when I come home, I'm knitting long sleeves. I want, because this will be something I wear all the time.
Okay, so tell me that again.
I'm going to knit it short sleeved. We'll go to Knit City, we'll go to Rhinebeck and Wool and Folk. But when I get home, I'm coming back and I'm finishing the sleeves long.
I love that.
To wear all the time.
I have an idea.
I'm nervous already.
It's a good one.
Okay, good.
We should teach Mom to knit in the round.
Oh my gosh. Totally.
Right?
Yes. And
just straight knitting in the round.
To match our gauge too.
Yeah.
Anyway, wouldn't that be fun? I know someone's going to say, send me your sweaters, I'll knit the body.
Send me your address.
Jodi will take you up on that.
No.
But honestly, this yarn, I love every single stitch.
Yeah.
And I was really happy. And maybe that's why I wanted to be finished my quilty, because I was having so much fun. And I just wanted this thing
Did you steam it?
I did steam it, so it looks good for you guys today.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jimmy the model.
Good morning.
So nice to see you guys. So nice to see everybody.
I feel like we
should do a traveling sweater. Someone knits the yoke. I have one of those. I have a traveling sweater. It's on the body, but I haven't touched it for ages.
No, but like a traveling sweater, which she means by somebody knits one part, then you
Oh,
send
and
it
then
to somebody else.
knits the sleeves.
Who gets it in the end?
That's the thing. Is that like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants,
Yeah.
which I've never watched?
Yeah.
So anyway, this is the Esther pattern. I feel like it's really, 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 really beautiful color work.
Jimmy, do I look tanned?
Yeah, Jodi's been on the beach.
You don't need it, but we got new face tanner.
Yeah.
Who gets the sleeves?
There's
God
that
deal.
glow.
I don't hate sleeves.
I
Is
don't hate
sleeves
sleeves
a thing
either.
either. Everyone calls Sleeve Island. I feel like
I think a lot of the things, just with, I mean, life and knitting, whatever, it's the way you look at it, right? I feel like when I finish the body, sleeves are only about a third of the project. So you're
I don't think of it like that.
way, you know,
Way
you're on
ahead.
the downhill slope.
I feel like that too. I feel like when you finish the body, most of it's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's been a great
Yeah.
project, so I'll get back to it. It's been about a week since I've done that, but it was really fun.
I love that. That
really
is so surprising, you guys. I hadn't seen it. Tracie keeps a little secret
Oh,
of her sleeve
and it kills
to
me.
show everybody. I know.
Yeah, it kills me. I had to tell somebody, but
Yeah.
not you.
This
Jodi.
is Tracie. This, do you remember last time I had the Kirby Werby and the skein?
And that's what this is?
That's what this
This
is.
is
you
DK
guys.
Sport?
Yes.
Yeah.
DK.
Jodi, the colors.
So they're not
Wow.
they're not quite exact, but they're very similar.
I actually like them better when they're not
I
exact.
do too.
Myself. Wow, this watermelon-y,
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah. This color at the very top is incredible.
And the neon.
Yeah. That's just a little end of neon, but this is this is the remix, Kirby Werby Schitt's Creek remix.
I love the way she's kind of made it a color grouping, right?
That's exactly
Instead
what
of
she
breaking
did.
up the darks with the brights.
Yeah.
I love that it's those, I love that kind of self-striping.
Originally, this was her Christmas 24 stripe colorway,
Yeah.
and they were very random, much more random, but she loved the color so much, she rearranged.
I have to say, I think if I had to pick one,
I
this
prefer
better.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her other one was
Not
really
that you
fun.
can pick because they're both amazing, but those colors are absolutely gorgeous.
Aren't they pretty?
Yes.
So now I could, do you know how many socks I have?
I know, but you also like to gift a lot, so
I
it's probably a
guess.
good thing.
I put these brand new ones that come from the podcast into a pile in my sewing room
Maybe you
in a
should
box.
start doing gloves.
I should start doing something else. Yeah. Anyway, I loved
Jodi.
every second of this.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I have socks too.
Do you?
Yeah, there's a birthday this week, and she is super knit-worthy. She is also cold all winter long
Hannah?
and
Hannah.
loves socks.
Okay.
So, I think she
That's
likes
so
more, I'm going to ask her, less wild, like more kind of...
But do you think she would wear crazy fun socks?
I've knit her self-striping one before. I don't know. I'm going to ask her, actually,
Yeah.
if she would. This is just me guessing. This, Jodi, feel these socks.
It's like an olive and rust in there, you guys.
But what do you think about the yarn?
It's so incredibly soft.
It's
Yeah.
merino silk yak. It's so gorgeous.
Wow.
This is from Louie and Lola. It's a fingering weight yarn, so it's 60% merino superwash, 20% silk, which is a substitute for the nylon, and 20% yak, which is like, but look at her speckling.
I was just gonna say it's
The yarn is so beautiful. I think these are like the fanciest socks I've ever knit because of the fiber content.
these are gonna wear very well.
I think so. I mean, it'll be an experiment. We'll see.
The silk is
They
strong.
Feel amazing. Karina has gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. I mean, this would make an incredible sweater or shawl. The drapiness of the silk and the
A
yak.
hat. What's the colorway?
It's called O'Neill's Creek.
Yeah, it's
O'Neill's
really
Creek.
beautiful.
It's a gorgeous
Okay,
olive.
and your hearts are so cute.
I just put little duplicate stitch a heart outline.
Oh, it's so
And these were
nice.
done, cranked them on my circular
Yeah.
sock machine and did a little folded hem right on the machine.
Okay, I have a question about that.
Okay.
So I started. Was it at the end? Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's the beginning or the end.
No,
So
I think it has to be the beginning.
Why? oh, go maybe this way. It started to unravel. Like I took out the, I don't know.
Did you? I've done this before. So when I'm hanging the hem, did you hang the? Accidentally, did you hang the waist yarn instead of the?
No.
You have to hang the yarn of the sock. You're knitting 2 stitches together in your main yarn.
So after you do,
I always do this at the beginning. I hang my hem at the beginning.
So after you hang your hem,
Yeah. Then
So when you pick out your waist yarn,
yeah.
do you stop when you get to your good yarn?
Yeah.
Because I started to pull that out and it just pulled out.
You pulled out your, well, you shouldn't be able to pull out your main color yarn.
I must have done something wrong because I did. I kept pulling and then there was no hem.
I hadn't used my machine for a long time and I hung the waist yarn.
Such a rookie move.
And then you pull out the waist yarn and there's nothing holding it together. So I had to do it by hand. But yeah, once or like at the beginning, the first 2, I was like, maybe it's not as great, but I hang the hem. So it's waist yarn, your hem, fold it up, and then full sock, and then another waist yarn, and then do it again for the second sock. Is how I do it.
So smart.
I have tried to do it where you do hang a hem, and the big long tube, and then you hang another hem. But you're gonna have, you have to do another round of main color, so there's gonna be a little extra something.
A bump.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can do that, and then do your waist yarn again, and then the whole
I don't
thing's-
mind doing waist yarn.
Yeah. I don't mind it either. It works like a charm. I've kind of got
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah.
And I do tend to write down now how many rounds for, instead of guessing, so that I make them the same.
Yeah.
Right? Like I thought I did these in 90 rounds and I had to knit 2 extra inches. It was way too short. It was way too short.
Oh, no, I brought them. But you're so funny when you say you count because I had one that was like this long and then I had one that's this long.
Right. And so I'm either wasting yarn
Yeah.
or making work for myself.
Yeah.
So I try and figure out how many. So that was Louie and Lola. And then I cranked this
That's
beautiful yarn.
Beautiful.
This was Lichen and Lace, one of their, it was the Sock Club.
Ooh, that feels sturdy.
It's so good. Her base is an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. This is the crocus color. And
You just had that last week.
yeah, I didn't have it very long. I just think it's gorgeous.
So these are shorties.
Well, see, this is what happened. I didn't know how long to do it. So for these green ones, I actually knit a couple of inches by hand.
Was this going to be for Hannah?
I don't know what it's going to be for now. I
They're
mean,
so
either
beautiful.
somebody else,
Okay,
maybe.
those could be great shorties.
I know, right?
Yes.
But I also really liked knitting them long like this because you use most of your yarn. Like
Yeah.
I've only got, I could have knit them even longer, right? I don't like having a lot of leftovers.
So let me ask you, remind me about the hem at the end. I don't know why you can't do your hem at the end and not have one extra row.
Because you have to knit them together. You hang it,
Yeah.
then there has to be a round where you knit it together.
And then after you do the one round knit together, can't you just go immediately into
Yes.
waist yarn?
Yes. But normally that first round that you're knitting is part of your leg. Like when you
Right, I
hang the
see
hem
what
at the
you mean.
beginning, right?
Yeah.
So you would have, I mean, try it, see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal.
No, especially if it's on the inside.
And I actually love the idea of just cranking a long tube with a hang hem at either end.
Because then you don't run into
and then you just cut it in half.
Yeah.
And do your thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have one more.
Okay.
And then I have one more.
Okay.
Do you have more socks?
No.
Jodi, you've been going crazy.
But I've been cranking tubes. You go with your
Because Hannah is so, like, she's super knit worthy, right? She loves the socks. I wanted to do more than one pair for her. I'll make you a pair.
They're so good.
This is the marled sock yarn from Leo and Roxy.
I have this.
Yeah, it's so great.
I'll give it to you to crank
It's
me
a
a tube.
little bit hard picking up stitches because it's not linear. Like all the stitches are a little bit different, like to stay straight for your.
Is that kit you gave me?
There are kits that look like this.
Because you gave me a kit.
I
with the
didn't.
pink.
I didn't have the kit. You can buy kits on their website, and they give you a big cream mini and then a smaller bright color mini. I'm just using, these are ones I had at home. This is a undyed BFL nylon sock yarn. This is Regia. They have a neon line, and I couldn't resist one day because I'm an 80s girl forever. So this is it. So I made a big tube, and sometimes I just wanted to give this little, I'm sure everybody knows this, but I wrote down what I did for the cuff so that I could duplicate it later, because lots of times I leave. I do other things. I come back later to finish it. So in order to make sure that they were identical, I wrote down my little, and then threw it in the basket. I think they're super cute. She's got a neon yellow hoodie, and I'm thinking in my head,
sticking out of her boots,
black leggings, and her cute little hoodie, and these long socks. I had so much fun knitting them, and I'm sort of, this is my second one.
Because this is fingering weight. This takes a minute to do the heels and toes still.
I've hardly done any DK socks, so I don't know the difference.
Half the time.
I believe you.
Half the time.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This yarn's
amazing, though.
So does it come in DK?
No. But you can ask. Maybe there's plans. I don't know. You could double strand it and make worsted. For sure. The yarn's amazing. I fell in love with this yarn the minute I saw it. They also dye this base now. So you can go to Leo and Roxy and get
this is so good.
Beautiful dyed versions of this.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you.
I
love it myself.
Were you like, that's a good sock?
Well, as I'm knitting, I'm going, this is pretty freaking cute.
Yeah.
Like, and even George is like, Mom, I love those. So I bought a skein of this that's got a purple blue, like splashes of color on it. So I'll show you that when it comes. But I'll knit you a pair of these, Jodi.
So good. Ridiculous.
And it's just a cut in afterthought heel and your very basic decrease every second round toe.
Wow.
So I've been having fun with socks this week.
It's going to be a scorcher today.
I hate that.
I'll be inside.
I hate being sweaty.
You'll find me in my air conditioning.
Unless you're like at the beach or you're enjoying, if you're trying to have a life and get through your day, it's kind of, I hate being a whiner about it, but we're lucky to have good weather. I should look at it that way.
Okay, it's so funny. Last week,
What do you do when it's hot out like this?
Stay in the air conditioning.
Okay.
Nothing outside.
Oh. I just water my vegetables. That's all I do when I'm outside, water my plants.
Oh, everything's died. I stopped watering. It's
Did
awful.
you?
I'm the worst
But
gardener.
there's some things, Jodi, that are just finished. I've noticed I can pull some things out. They're just done.
My pots of flowers that are on my deck.
Everything I planted, it's just done.
It's shriveled up. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
They require water.
More than once a week.
Oh my God. I did get 2 tomatoes, Romas. Let me tell you, it was like I bought them at the grocery store.
Yes. Remind me to give you a cucumber.
Yes.
I picked 3 cucumbers this week.
Did you?
Yes.
I love
I don't think I'm going to plant them again.
Why?
They take up a lot of room.
And
I'm the only one in the house that likes cucumbers.
Is that the thing that's tall?
No, that's my tomato. It's my freaking...
No, this thing. In your little square bed.
Yes, with those yellow flowers.
Oh, yeah.
If our summer was long enough, Jodi, I would get 30 cucumbers. There's a whole bunch growing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you. This was the freckled whimsy color for last week.
I feel like you know how I love it, but I feel like you can sort of get a feel of someone's color sense.
Yeah.
Like if you had said, guess whose yarn this is, I think I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
I don't gravitate towards purple, so when I did this, I thought maybe I would give it to you so one day maybe Georgia could have DK socks.
That's so nice.
Yeah. I thought of Georgia.
But that's the whole thing with gifting.
No.
You buy this, it's not for you, but give it to somebody that's...
Georgia likes purple.
Yes, she loves.
Thank
you.
I held this together, you guys, with natural mohair on my sock machine.
The mohair's natural?
Yeah. I did that for you.
What?
Yeah. I don't care if you gift it, but I just did you a couple of these tubes.
Thank you.
And then this was my neon coral.
Oh, wow.
With a natural neon coral mohair.
This looks like blue mohair. It's blue mohair.
It's blue mohair. I know. Yeah, that's right. You're right. I totally forgot.
It's gorgeous.
It's like a dusty blue.
You could get 2 pairs of gloves out of this.
Yeah.
Jodi, thank
this
you.
is a natural wool with a neon coral mohair.
Wow.
I got that for you too.
Thank you. Oh my God. I think I just ate a bug. No,
You might have.
I just spat it out. Okay, that's gorgeous too. That's coloring book yarn.
Yeah.
Again, you can kind of pick out.
Don't you love it?
Yes, I love it.
I held that with mohair. Was just having fun. These were skeins that I had. Well, not the purple from last week, but these were skeins I just had part skeins around, and sometimes I just sit at my machine and just see how things crank together.
I was actually thinking with my 64 stitch thing, I was just going to open up the stitch really big.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I can crank this, but then what is it? Like, do you Kitchener it together as a cowl? Is it a hat? Is it big enough for a hat? I don't know. But that's what's fun about them, right?
Yeah,
you can experiment a little bit.
Totally
Jodi, these are all so beautiful.
It's so funny because I love my sock machine.
I enjoy it so much. On the weekend when I was specifically cranking for these gifts, but I just wanted to keep winding yarn and going for it.
So nice.
Yeah.
Love that.
I think I'm going to have to keep doing that for, like, really, I keep saying it every summer. I'm going to start my gift knitting. I'm going to start my gift knitting.
You really should get a 48 stitch thing.
Yeah, you're right.
And
I said I was going to order one last time, and I
and then
haven't yet.
enough needles, because then you can literally just switch out the cylinders, and it's ready to go. It's super easy.
Right.
Yeah.
They're pretty amazing.
Do you have more knitting? Yes.
Not really.
Really?
Nope. I have one more thing. What about you?
Show me.
Well, after I finished my quilty, I swatched.
That's beautiful.
So this is...
Excuse me.
This is more Sonder yarn. This is their Sunday morning 4-ply and their mohair halo. Yeah, fingering weight wool and the silk mohair. Because my thought was, I'm going to crank out a ranunculus in fuzzy, like in a woolly. So I knit a swatch at a loose gauge.
Star's being aggressive this morning.
In what way?
She just said Christmas is in 4 months.
Stop pressuring me! That's crazy. And she's right.
She is right.
And you get so busy. I mean, honestly, we're nuts to not get busy now.
Yeah.
Right? Where if you're like that advent calendar person, you can enjoy your advent calendar in December instead of cranking out hats every day for friends. So how gorgeous is that?
See that color. So what do you think you'll knit?
I don't know.
You guys, it's like air. Tracie.
Isn't it nice?
You should just knit a really beautiful raglan sweater in this.
But I was thinking I would maybe want to tighten up the gauge and not knit it so loosey.
I love it.
It's slightly bigger than a Love Note gauge. It's 16.5 stitches. Oh, sorry, so it's slightly smaller than a Love Note gauge.
I mean, this is the sweet spot for me. Yeah.
I was thinking it might be fun to have a super bright sweater.
Yes.
I was thinking for our knit night in Vancouver, but
it's funny. We have to talk about that.
Yeah. I think the tickets are sold out, but of course we want to, come to Knit City for sure.
I wanted to have something a little more fabulous for
that's what I was thinking for this.
Yeah. I agree.
So, as much as I want to finish my amazing colorwork sweater, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jode.
Okay.
You could do your limoncello.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Guess we're co-hosting Knit City Knit Night with a drag queen.
With Europa. She's amazing.
She is amazing.
She is Canada's premier yarn Barbie, and I did not know about her. You should see. She makes these incredible wigs out of yarn.
Yeah.
Giant, long, like 4 feet. Anyway, if you go to the Knit Social website, you'll see, I think, for sure their Instagram, and we were sharing it. I'm very excited about Knit Night. So it's going to be different than last time because they're allowed to have more people. COVID restrictions are a little bit different.
Yeah.
We're so excited to be asked.
I'm
and
so
then this
excited.
Just seems like
I think we're a match
if
made
we
in
had
heaven.
to dream up like a dream for us at Knit Night, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's drag queens are always in it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So,
I'm excited.
It's anyway, Knit City's wonderful, and it also is like just a few weeks away. That's why I was thinking I've got to knit something with a bigger gauge because I, got to get it done. So I'm still looking for patterns. I could knit a love note. I could knit a ranunculus. I could knit whatever. But if you have something that you think I should,
A Deb Cardi, yes.
Oh, a Deb Cardi. That's a great idea,
and add
Amanda.
sparkle and stuff in it.
Well, I was thinking I should maybe add some sparkle, but then
I know someone who could hook you up.
I have. She's already hooked me up. But if you're looking for sparkle to add to your knits, you have to go to the Crafty Jackalope because she's got all the colors.
And speaking of Knit City, I'm lucky enough to be asked again. Amanda, who is the Crafty Jackalope, and Janet, who is the Yarn Bowler, our fabulous pom-poms. We're collaborating on a kit again this year. And
That's exciting.
We're finalizing the colors this week, the color for the kit, and it will be fabulous and sparkle. It'll be a hat kit.
It was so good last year.
Exclusive only to the ladies at Knit City.
So everybody will have to come say hello at the booth and grab their kit.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that collab, Jode.
You know what? They're so easy.
It's easy and just it's so wonderful to work with awesome Canadian makers.
I agree.
Have these friendships and people know they can come see us at that booth and see all your work because they really do. Yeah. Amazing stuff.
We're doing a meet and greet in their booth on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
I gotta knit the hat so I can wear it.
Yes.
So I'm not dyeing the yarn. Amanda's going to add her sparkle and do the pattern, design the pattern, and Janet is adding the pom-pom.
You guys are a dream team.
I think it's a really fun
I do too.
Collab for that.
And it ends up being like such a beautiful item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always is.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But you're right, Tracie. I'm down
Knit City is bumped up a week or two. 1 week this year? It's September 24th weekend. It used to be like right at the end of the month, and my brain hasn't adjusted. So that's like less than 5 weeks away.
I have to. Oh my God, how am I going to get my sweater knit when I wanted to knit something else?
What do you mean?
I swatched for my the VT. The Easy V sweater.
Jodi.
Anyway, I could wear my vest that I just knit.
Well, here's the thing. We've been knitting all along. Now you have to pick. I feel like you should do your bright thing that you wanted to do.
The Limoncello.
I think so. It's kind of a party color.
It's fucking amazing. I'm swearing a lot. I hope there aren't any little kids in the room.
That's just normal life.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, do what you feel. That's so much about.
I know.
Don't you think choosing projects and colors and stuff is so much your mood?
Yeah.
Like I could easily have gone with neutrals with that because I love them too, but that day I was just feeling hot pink, right?
Totally.
So
well, because I wear either jeans with my knits or leggings, so it's like those pops of color on the top are exactly what are fun. Yeah.
I agree, Joe. Okay, this is epic. This is beautiful.
This is what's the pattern?
Stockholm slipover?
No.
Weekend slipover. Because you did the weekend V.
This is the weekend slipover.
Oh, so good.
And then the other one was the weekend V by Petite Knits. I did my collar probably 2/3 or maybe half.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
Jodi, it's perfect. Somebody just said they've done 2 Easy V's since it's been released.
Oh.
It's amazing. Yeah. Don't let me. An Easy V will be amazing too. We could. Honestly, I love my colorway. I gotta finish that one.
Do you think I could knit a sweater? 2 sweaters?
You know what would be really nice? A limoncello vest.
Here's the thing. This is what I'll do, you guys. This is what I'm thinking. I was going to talk about my Easy V, and I'll still talk about it, but why don't I cast on the limoncello, get that done to wear it, but it'll be done before Knit City, so I can cast on my Easy V to be done.
What are you going to knit?
Back.
Like a lento or something?
Yeah.
You know how fast that goes.
Yeah. Probably Jessie made Cozy Classic Raglan.
Okay, that's a smaller gauge. It's
something with a big
17 stitches or 18. That's not so bad.
No, but I'll probably do my gauge swatch and knit it at because I was 17 stitches.
Right.
So that's what I'll just do.
Oh, perfect, Jodi.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
So this, you guys, I'm having so much fun with this.
Good morning, Shelby. Shelby in the book
morning.
club. Okay, somebody says Easy V is super
Oh,
fast.
Like super fast. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 2
you had me
sweaters
at super
done.
fast.
Can I knit it on a 15 millimeter?
That's it. Cooking, laundry, it's not happening.
No.
Straight up knitting. Jodi.
This I'm having so much fun with. I'm actually very close to being done. Don't you think?
Yes?
Yeah.
You could give this one to Jerry.
Could she do 1x1 ribbing?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
possibly.
So I'm knitting it out of Midway, which is a color of mine.
It's gorgeous.
And this
Jodi.
is Ashes, which is a color
I
that we
think
do
we need
for
to be
mohair
more
too.
specific. Frankie Gray Fibres.
Frankie Gray Fibres.
'Cause some people don't know.
Jordan and I are the dyers, excuse me, behind Frankie Gray Fibres.
Oops.
And this is one of our colors. This is Midway.
Okay, Midway is one of those super
Midway?
wearable.
Yeah. Midway is a very light gray base, and it's got some teal, hot pink, and some gold.
But it's a speckle that's not too wild. Like I think a lot of it's beautiful.
Thank you. I think it's pretty too. I mean, not everyone loves the speckles or the crazy colors.
It's really good.
I love a lot of speckles. Love a lot of speckles.
Wow.
Yeah. So this has been really fun to knit.
Jodi, I need to knit one of these.
Oh, these vests, Tracie.
Like I can't even tell you because I mean mohair sweaters can be hot, but it's nice to have it never bothers me. The ones I wear all winter are great. But you know what? A vest version?
Yeah.
I love.
Love.
You did such a beautiful job on this.
I just stopped and did, because I was a little bored of the body, so I did just the ribbing on. There's no extra knitting.
How much more? Oh, you're only on ribbing now?
No, I think I'm another inch or 2 and then I'll do ribbing. But like here.
That's only like 12 rounds.
Yeah.
If it's 2 inches or
I
10
just have
rounds.
I just have to sit for an afternoon. I could finish this in a day.
Really?
Don't you think? 4
Yes.
inches? Yeah, no problem.
I mean, ribbing's a little bit slower,
Yeah.
but Jodi, it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is a petite knit pattern.
Her patterns are very clear, very easy to
Wow.
follow, very fun to knit.
That's
Yeah.
gorgeous. It would be great. I would love. Does she do one that has like cables or anything? I love the
I don't know.
stockinette, but if you love that idea,
Yeah,
then maybe
you could just
sometimes
do
you want to do
Like run a couple of
a whole bunch
cables.
of them.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Love
I
that.
feel like when I like something, it's like I want to knit 6 of them, which is why I love those Jessie May, those cozy classic, and like the no frill sweater. You can do all
Yeah.
kinds of modifications.
I agree. I got a couple of patterns. Do you have any more knitting?
No, I have some amazing things that showed up in our mailbox.
Do you?
Party in our mailbox. Yes.
Okay,
So much.
I just want to show you really quickly. Okay, this is the
Oh,
Easy V pattern.
Jodi, it's so good.
Do you think I'm gonna love the shape? Do you think that shape?
Well, this is crop. Yes, go through the hashtag on Instagram and see everybody.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
I actually.
She's knit it quite wide and cropped. You're gonna knit it in a different shape.
Yeah, I'm going
So
to.
I do think you're gonna like it. I think it's one of my favorite Caitlin Hunter designs. How cool is the coloring page?
I'm gonna
you
color
get?
it. I'm coloring it.
Yeah, I think you're really gonna like it. And I thought the neckline was too. It's not. Too
No,
wide.
it's not. And actually, there are some people's patterns when I go through the Ravelry. There's some sweaters that are really large. Like, I don't know if they knit it too loose and the collar, but I like the ones that are a little bit tighter.
Well, I would go down needle sizes.
That's what I thought.
For
Or
sure.
even cast on with the smaller size
Yeah.
below and then increase on your first round or something to your
Yeah,
size.
you can do that for sure.
I love this.
I love it too.
I swatched in my Sunday morning DK.
Jodi, that
This is
color.
a 5, I'm going with a 5 millimeter needle and I got 19 stitches.
Is that gauge?
I don't know. I didn't read what gauge is.
Okay.
But I thought it's probably close.
So is it like a worsted weight sweater or a DK?
Right here.
So yeah, 20 stitches.
Oh, so I'm really close.
So Ritual Dyes, oh, it's a light worsted they call the main color. And then Spin Cycle Dream State. I actually do love. It's just gorgeous.
Actually, I went up to a 5 because the pattern calls for a 3.5 ribbing and a 4 body.
Okay.
And I went up to a 5.
I know.
Because I like it better.
Because you like to finish fast. But your gauge is not, your gauge is so close, Jodi. It looks beautiful.
Yeah. I like,
This is a 5.5 millimeter meat needle for me.
like, I like a little bit of air between my stitches.
I do too.
Just because I run hot.
I do too. But I love the drape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certain fabrics, if they're too snug, I mean, they just, I don't like that look. I like the drapiness. And that's beautiful.
Yeah. And I have a few more colors of Sunday Morning DK. So I might have fun and just add a couple more.
Who knows?
Or should I just go with your colors you gave me?
Go with whatever you want.
I think they're so
and
good.
I've been collecting single skeins, so it was really hard for me to pick colors.
I know.
Because there's one called Copper Kettle, and I really like it. It's like a reddish brown, but like dark terracotta. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's so many good colors. You can't go wrong, Jodi.
No, I just did this last night. Actually,
That's beautiful.
I almost cast on last night, but I had a few other things to finish.
Okay.
But
Finish your vest. It's going to feel really good. And if it's only a day, right? Instead of having all these, what do you think? Forget it?
No, that's me, because you know how many times I wanted to cast this on and I didn't, because I just wanted to finish my
Right.
vest. I
So
know me, I won't go back to it. My
That's-
vest will sit.
And who cares? So you don't finish it till January.
Yeah.
But I, that's why I was getting impatient with this one at the end, because I just wanted to cast on other, but I love the item, but I'm so happy to be able to wear it now. But yours, you can't even wear yet. So
No,
who cares? It's
Yeah,
not the
you're
end of the
right.
world, Jodi.
you're so right.
So what?
Fuck it.
So what?
I'm not finishing it. It's garbage now.
It's so beautiful though.
Yeah. Listen, it's a fun
I can
knit.
finish it for you if it's only a day.
No. Because you don't have other things to be doing.
So what? I really don't. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Your turn. Go. Oh, before we stop, do you remember the birthday skein?
Yes, that zebra yarn from
I
Full Moon
didn't-
Fibres. Wow.
This is it, you guys. This is it held with a mohair. I'm going to have the coziest, prettiest socks.
Jodi, that's amazing.
Yes.
Don't you think that zebra yarn is so cool with that little black texture? I
Yes.
really like
So
that.
I'm going to
zebra
take
yarn.
a picture. I'm going to send it to Patricia and thank her, because
Oh,
I can't wait to wear it.
boy, the
isn't-
colors are amazing
isn't
in
that
that
pretty?
one. Yeah.
just soft.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
springy. Yeah, I love it.
And somebody just mentioned too that Hohi's fall knit-along's coming up.
Yes.
That's exciting. And she's got a giant pattern sale on right now.
Yeah.
That's a huge knit-along. Like
Yeah.
epically fantastic.
She does it every year. She hosts it, and I think it's a giant success.
It is. It is. And they're so good. Like every year they've had it. I think last year was 10 years. So this is going to be 11. Yeah.
Wow.
A long time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
That's fun.
but you can also just stock up on patterns and decide what you want to make.
Mm-hmm.
This cedar
Love that.
pullover, highly recommend. It's fairly quick knit. It wasn't a tight gauge.
Oh, I felt a bit of a breeze for half a second.
Okay, something exciting happened yesterday. And when we were going to podcast on Wednesday, I thought, oh my gosh, that's perfect. But
Something
whatever.
exciting happened?
So this yarn came out yesterday. Do you
This
rem-
did?
Yes. Okay, so do you remember a while ago, Brooklyn Tweed came out with their Tones yarn, and it was such a cool idea, where they have two different bases, a light bright base, which is the overtone. Yeah, overtone.
Yeah.
And then they have a base where they've dyed some black wool, so the base looks kind of significantly darker. But then they dip both skeins in the same dye and get two totally different but compatible, beautiful, you can put them together colors. So they're called Tones is the line. And the original came out as the worsted weight.
Yeah.
And yesterday they came out with fingering weight tones. So these are not the exact same colors. These are different ones, but you can tell. So here's those ones are both on the darker base. You've got that dark heather. These are both the overtone on the lighter white base.
This zest is beautiful.
So this is Granita and Nimbus, but it's
is
like woolen spun, like Loft. You know, you sort of
light as a
compare it to
feather.
their other yarns.
So this is the fingering weight base, you guys, and it is so light.
It
It's
is
beautiful.
light as a feather.
I wish we had two of the same to show you guys a comparison side by side.
Well, Brooklyn Tweed does that on their, here, let me show you.
Yeah.
So these are the bases. These are, like if you look, that
Yeah.
light and then the little blip at the bottom, those are the difference, I think, in the bases. Can that be?
Yes.
Anyway.
I actually watched a video on their website, you guys.
I was just going to say, they've got the coolest video.
It is
So it shows you the yarn from beginning to end.
It's really interesting.
And they have this really cool, they've got patterns out, of course, but they've got this really fun, it's called the Always hat. And there it is right there. And it's that kind of hat where you knit this way, like that, and you fold it in on itself.
That's so cool.
But when you buy the Always pattern, you get this modification booklet that shows you how to stripe it, how to make it scrappy.
That's so fun.
Like, this is really fun. So it comes with the pattern, all these different ways to modify, like to make the
that's so
brim a different
cool.
color and to make stripes. Anyway, and it's baby to adult, and it's a watch cap or a beanie. So I feel like it's one of those patterns.
Oh, yeah,
you can knit
You'll knit a million times.
20 times, but it's different every time.
Is this the because this was right next to that. This is a Jared Flood pattern. It just came out. It's a pullover.
Yes, that's it.
Also, how did
This
you
is
know
the
this
shadow stripe sweater, and it's knit in the Tones Light. So Tones is worsted weight, Tones Light is fingering weight, and they're both that gorgeous woolen spun.
I thought this was such a beautiful pattern.
It is a beautiful
not
pattern.
that it's a masculine, but it doesn't lean, with a lot of lace and things that maybe don't lean, that a lot of men like to wear.
Brooklyn Tweed is really great at doing gender neutral
Yes.
designs.
Yeah. I thought this
To
was
appeal to lots of people.
a really good pattern for that. And you could have a lot of fun with color on this one with that little cap on your shoulder.
You totally can.
I loved this.
And look at all the sizes it comes in. There's this
Yes.
giant chart, like so many, 11 sizes.
I'm obsessed with your phone case.
You are?
Yes.
Cheapo, Amazon. Neon.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, it's a good one. And here's the other thing that I wanted to share about these patterns. There are video links right in the pattern for lots of techniques like provisional cast on, German short rows, tubular bind up. Like, there's a lot of information in these patterns.
Yeah, I love
So
it.
I think they're really good ones for lots of different, like beginner, intermediate, lots of different knitters, right? Lots of different levels of knitters.
Yeah. I
was very impressed when I was looking at the pattern.
Brooklyn, thank you, Brooklyn Tweed, for sending us this yarn.
Yes, always thank you.
Always thank you. But I mean, up to fairly recently, we were Brooklyn Tweed fans. Just the yarn shines on its own.
Yeah.
I really think this is a new, inventive way to develop another line of yarn that is keeping or renewing. Some kind of a fun way to play with their yarn again.
And I mean, a
It's
big
beautiful.
deal for them is using American wool.
Yes.
So it's supporting the farmers and the mills and
Yeah.
the dyers of where they're from. So it's sort of a twist on, it's not the tweed like we love in Loft, but it's not that much different, but it's different enough that it's its own thing. It shines its own way. Tones is gorgeous, and I love that now there's 2 weights, so Tones Light. Really
I didn't even
incredible.
know you were going to talk about that. I didn't even know we received it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's so fun. Okay, you know what else that caught my mind, you
I
guys?
should pull up my
Look at
library.
this.
Oh, that's super cute.
Mazzoni Vest by Lindsay Deegan. It is a fingering weight vest, but I just thought this caught my eye probably because of her color palette. She's so beautiful. But I thought we've been talking a lot about vests lately. I just thought this was a really fun piece
Yeah.
to go crazy with color or not. Stay in your zone, but have fun with color.
Right.
To add to a really a neutral wardrobe.
You can make it your own with the color palette that makes you happy, right?
I thought this was really pretty. Mazzoni vest.
I just bought a new vest pattern. It's actually not new. It's been out for a while, but it's a Camilla Vad.
Oh, that's so cute.
So you can do it with color work or not. Like there's a little thing where she has just texture.
so cute. Camilla has a palette that she loves,
Like there's
right?
a texture on
Oh,
top and then
that's
color work on the
nice.
bottom. You can do whatever you want with it.
That's really nice.
So that was called the Emily vest.
Okay, this I thought, Tracie, you'd like.
I do love this one. I saw
Did
this.
you see it? It's just new.
Yes.
It's by This Bird Knits. It's the In Between. Cute, isn't
And
that?
she used the hedgehog.
In
Tweedy.
Between.
Oh my god, this is like perfect. Jodi.
So
This is perfect.
This is the hedgehog Tweety that we love, and we've showed you guys. It comes in black or it comes in the neutral with the fun speckles, and they've. Oh really?
Yeah.
And they've put a really fun little, stripe row in between. But if you guys can see in between, there's some textured rows. This sweater offers a lot of interest.
I love
thought.
it. I feel like that'll be super fun to knit, easy, and
Look at this, you guys over here. You can see some of the other versions.
and you can make it your own, being scrappy. You
Yeah.
can, or you can do all the stripes one color.
Yeah.
But those
I
little
thought that was really
blips of
pretty.
recycled wool.
Yeah.
Are
this
the
was,
tweed.
This was
So great.
DK. DK.
Right. So the hedgehog Tweedy is also available at Jimmy Bean's Wool.
Yes.
And what they have done, they've teamed up. This is amazing. Madeline Tosh, is also, I guess, is that? I don't know. Anyway, it's at Jimmy Bean's Wool.
Yes.
I'm not sure the exact connection, but Madeline Tosh sent a bunch of their recycled wool, their bits, their colors, and Hedgehog Fibres dyed unique colors that you can only get at Jimmy Bean's Wool. This is one of them.
This is called Dreaming in Light.
And they have a pale blue.
Do they?
So they have two different colors,
Just two.
but you can only get them at Jimmy Bean's Wool.
Oh, they're exclusive. That's very cool.
Isn't that exciting?
So it's Madeline
So it's all
Tosh.
Madeline Tosh yarn waist.
Madeline Tosh meets Jimmy Bean. Go to Ireland.
There you go.
Go to Hedgehog Fibres.
There you go.
That's fun.
It's awesome. So Hedgehog Fibres does their own. They do the light and then the dark, the black base, and then this really cool. Here we go. Here's the.
Oh.
It's gorgeous.
Oh.
Sort of a light sky blue with all the little bits.
I feel like I need a hat.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
So you can only get those ones at Jimmy Bean's Wool, and they said, "Can we send you some for your prizes or whatever?"
Thank you, Team Bean.
I had never seen this. I didn't know Jimmy Bean's Wool
color's
was doing
pretty.
this. I was already in love with this yarn. I am knitting a sweater in this yarn.
Jimmy Bean's own Madeline Tosh. We
Okay,
thought
I
so,
was
yeah.
gonna say that, but then I thought that's maybe not correct. Okay.
Yeah. So
I thought I had read that.
this yellowy kind of color pairs so beautifully with light blue. Don't you think?
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
I don't know what's gonna happen with those. I mean, keep
keep
it,
'em.
knit it. It's a great weight of yarn.
Beautiful. DK.
And it's got a
so
halo.
pretty.
Can you see the halo? But it's special because it's all those Madeline Tosh colors that people already know and love.
Yeah.
In this gorgeous non-superwash woolly base. And it's got a lot of recycled wool. 37.5%. That's a lot. I love these recycled wool yarns.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's a really fun thing to knit.
Yeah.
Knit with. So Jodi, that's the yarn. So you can knit that sweater
What else was I going to say?
in that yarn.
I think, Trace, we have a Grocery Girl sale that we'll talk about at the end and my yarn at the end, but I do have some goodies from the mail.
Oh yay.
More things. Do you?
Okay, here, you know what came in the mail? Our knit collage thank you treaty from the last knit along we did.
For hosting?
No, for getting in our knit along, the spring knit along, they always send a thank you
To everybody?
everybody. And
Wow.
sometimes it's a beautiful handmade stitch marker. Sometimes it's an enamel pin. This time it's a granny square enamel pin because one of the new designs was so great. The Corrine cardigan.
Okay, this is my favorite pin.
Isn't it so cute?
Yes.
So this pin was specifically designed and inspired by the gorgeous Corrine cardi that Vanessa knit and is named for her mom.
Oh.
It's just so much love. Have you seen the sneak peeks of the fall knit along from Knit Collage?
I think I've seen one.
I'm just gonna say, go to their Instagram.
Yeah.
It's They've got a new yarns coming.
Yeah.
And crazy, beautiful new patterns. So
Yeah.
looking forward to that already. Isn't that cute? Jodi, I saw this. You know this is not available, right?
That's why I'm not showing it.
But that's okay.
I'm
We can
sorry.
show it. Why not?
I'll show it.
Because you know why? Then people should get in the club.
Okay. So I'm not going to say the discount code, but it says we have a one-time use discount code for just make-along participants that have participated previously to receive 20% off their next knit collage order.
That's awesome.
So you get a thank you in the mail, the pin,
And a
plus
giant coupon code.
a code for the next one if you want to participate.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's an amazing company. You know we love knit collage.
Okay, is anybody
We get
out?
to meet Amy at Rhinebeck.
Do we?
I think so.
Does she live in the?
I
east?
think their yarn is going to be there somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but we're
That's
going to all
exciting.
kinds of little things. So I'm hoping to run into her.
I don't plan on working other than payroll that week. We're going to be exhausted.
You mean the week after?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Right?
Yes, we'll be exhausted, but in a great way.
I may or may not make mistakes in payroll.
Oh my god.
Talk to HR. She's HR.
Right.
Lisa Much has a socks and shawl club.
Yeah. She's Northbound Knitting. She's an amazing designer, yarn dyer, Canadian. Awesome maker. I remember seeing her sock club, but I didn't realize she did patterns as well as her yarn. I should have put that together.
Yeah.
This adorable sock came up on my feed yesterday, and it is only available. It was only available in their sock club, but it's a good example of like, you want cute patterns like this. Maybe you want to get in their sock club.
Look, it's stripy with a little folded hem and just a little touch of lace on top.
Love it. So
I
in
do too.
January next year, the pattern will be available to everyone.
I just thought that's.
I mean, I was literally like, add to cart.
I
Oh,
know.
darn,
I
you can't
know.
get it yet.
Yeah.
But it's super cute. And shorty socks are the fastest to knit.
Fastest.
And what a cute gift.
Fastest.
It's a great gift, a shorty sock.
I wonder if they're DK. I didn't really. Look.
I don't know. Oh, no, fingering. Merino nylon fingering.
Okay.
It's super cute.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, speaking of clubs, I got a club.
Okay. You got a club?
Spun right round.
Jodi. Oh,
I got this the day we podcasted last time.
that's really beautiful.
It's called Rockaway Beach. This
That is right in your zone.
Isn't it gorgeous,
Yes,
you guys?
I love it.
I thought I would crank a tube.
No.
No. Yes.
You could crank a tube, Jodi, and make a hat to match.
That's what I should do.
Like when you get two skeins, you're
I
just-
love a matching moment.
Right.
But the blues and the greens.
Those are gorgeous.
I love.
Gorgeous.
Loved this month. Black. So pretty.
Kathy was just saying she doesn't understand how the sock machine works. It cranks tubes. Actually, when you know how to use your sock machine to its like maximum, you know, you can do short row heels and then a short row toe that you just have to Kitchener.
Mhm.
I was actually going to do that while you were away, thinking I got to figure this out.
You
like
should
I had
have. What did you do
time.
with your time?
Right, and then we could show each other and.
You're such a slacker.
Anyway, you can do an entire sock on a sock machine with learning a few different techniques. You don't have to do just a tube,
Yeah.
but the tube is super simple, and you can do that like very soon.
You can crank baby onesies, baby clothes, yoga pants.
I was
can't
talking
really.
to a girl the other day. If we were talking about those naked cats, and I
Sphinx?
said if I would have to be like allergic to everything else in the world to
Yeah.
have one of those, but I'm a knitter, so I could knit it a sweater. You could crank a sweater for a skinny
Yes.
little cat on a machine.
Yes, you could.
Right. I feel like you should do that. You've got your DK, like crank up the Jodi.
Baby leg warmers.
Yes.
Toddler leg warmers.
Baby sleeves for sweaters.
Yeah.
For kids.
Yeah.
We got a huge surprise parcel in the mail.
You got a bunch of these two. I gave them your addresses.
I know. So things were showing up. It was amazing. Now, we love Beautiful Sister. These ladies are
Oh, yeah, we
also going
do.
to be, I think, at Wool and Folk.
Okay.
But they sent huge kits. This is so
What?
beautiful. Oh, it's so
This is to give away, or this is
beautiful.
for me?
It's to do whatever you want with, but I thought they would make amazing prizes. They always partner up with Emma's Yarn. So all of this incredible yarn is Emma's Yarn. it's a shawl kit. It makes this amazing shawl. It is the
Nice.
Coming Together shawl. So you get all these 50-gram skeins. Yes.
Look at this
So there's
palette.
tons of yarn. You get a Love and Leche, their lotion bar. So it's the pattern, the yarn, and a beautiful sister bag.
Look, yours matches your yarn and mine matches my yarn.
Right. The kits are meant to match. So these are...
Wait, did they know that? Just a
It's
minute.
like they
My-
planned it. So they make these very fun and unique bags that hang on your arm. They fold up into a little yarn bowl. I think they're incredible. And they're super smart. And they use
Guys,
great
This is so beautiful.
fabrics. So
Can you show me the shawl?
I'm pretty sure it's one of those awesome kind of boomerang ones where you combine
It's
colors and it looks like
beautiful.
maybe slip stitches and striping. And it's got a code on the back of this where you can go redeem your digital copy of the pattern. So it's a
Really?
full-on kit where
So-
you can have moisturized hands.
When I was knitting shawls all the time, this would be a kit that I would have gravitated
It's
towards.
gorgeous.
The
And
shawl's
the yarn,
beautiful. Oh, Tracie, that's beautiful.
it's a cashmere because it feels like cashmere. It's an 80-20 merino nylon.
Very
but it feels
soft.
like
It's beautiful.
one of those amazing micron counts where it feels like cashmere.
Let's do these for our giveaways this week.
Sure.
Or was there something
I
different?
was even thinking our knit along, our
Oh, are we having it in along right now?
it's our waiting for sweater weather countdown to
Yes.
sweater weather.
I knew
make
it.
along.
I knew
So
it.
it's not just knitting. You could be crocheting. You can do whatever you want. But that ends at the end of September, and I just thought these would be amazing.
I love that.
Prizes.
These are incredible.
I know, right?
Wow.
So
Very generous.
gorgeous, and it just kind of showed up.
Really?
Yes, these ladies are very generous. They
Thank you,
very
beautiful
generous.
sisters.
So thank you, ladies. They're
I gotta put this
super
back
fun
in.
and funny, and they work a ton. You're gonna find them at so many shows.
Are they sisters?
Yes.
I mean, they could be sisters from another mister, right?
No,
They're
real sis. I believe.
From the
I
same
mean,
mister.
I didn't ask for a DNA test,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And they sent extra bags.
Mm.
What?
Wow.
So for sure. I mean, keep what you like, but oh my gosh, look at the
no,
mermaids.
let's.
I love putting them in prizes because I just
The
feel like
mermaids are fun. I do. I think they should all go in the prizes.
there you go.
They're
Beautiful,
beautiful.
sister.
Thank
They
you.
are going to be at Woolen Folk. So look for them there. And pretty much everywhere. I feel like they go to
Yeah.
lots and lots and lots of
I
festivals.
feel like they do too.
The colors in this bag.
Stunning. It's so funny because I
I
would have
could
kept
do a
that.
whole, like,
I would have
bedroom.
kept that one, and you would have kept that one.
There you go. They know. They know. The
Yeah.
colors are incredible. And Emma's yarn, wow. Wow. I think that might be their local yarn shop. 4 Pearls. I
Oh,
think.
that would make
I don't know if
sense.
that's true or not, but I do know they work a lot with them.
So you just
I
made
might be
that
making
up.
that up.
They probably live on different sides of the country.
Probably all over. I don't know where they're from.
One's Canadian and one's.
Where is Beautiful Sister? I thought they were like Chicago. Now I don't know because 4 Pearls is in Florida somewhere. So it's not super local, but they go there a lot.
In fact, they don't know each other.
They have no clue. Just like
Um,
me.
That's something-
Jodi, that's beautiful.
That's something I would say. You would have your information. I would say, oh, I think they're close.
I
and
used
then
to
have
be-
no idea.
I used to be way more prepared with facts. And it's just not happening today. Maybe it's summer, slow days of summer.
Well, and sometimes it's okay not to be so.
And it doesn't, does it
Regimented
really
or
matter
fussy?
that
No.
it's not their local yarn shop? I
No.
do know they're very good friends and they work together and collaborate a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. Yes, there's a. Oh, she's here. They're
What?
here.
Oh my gosh.
Are you? Is that your local yarn store?
No, I don't think so. You can say that. I'm pretty sure that's not right.
Tracie's a lie. This was my.
I'm just making things up at
This
this
was my
point.
August club. Can I just tell you
That's gorgeous.
how glad I am that it's the automatic renewal?
Oh, totally.
I'll do it until she stops dying.
Right. You're never, ever going to remember.
Even if you have to do one skein of DK for me, I appreciate so much that Carrie from Freckled Whimsy does DK self-striping.
Listen, DK self-striping is super fun for lots of things, not just socks.
Yes.
Mittens, hats, cowls, color work,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's super fun.
Mm-hmm. So this was this month's.
Jodi, love it.
Do you want it?
No. You
I
keep
love it.
giving me everything. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
but
it's
you
so
should
pretty.
enjoy it. Our local club that I think we're both in. I'm definitely still in.
I stopped. Oh, of course I stopped.
Well, you
just
have a lot of
before that.
clubs. Listen, you had a whole bunch of,
Yeah.
so what? Lucky me, I didn't stop.
Are those minis?
This is, no. It's like a variegated.
Beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty.
Here's the inspiration picture. This is Things Created Equal, who is Heather, and she's a local Alberta dyer. This is the Rooted Yarn Club, and every subscription gets money sent to plant trees. I'm saving the world with this yarn club.
I think I hear the lawnmower.
Actually, everybody is saving the world.
I think I hear the lawnmower.
And she does a matching stitch marker,
So pretty.
which comes beautifully packaged. She does gorgeous yarn. She's so good with inspiration pictures, right?
Matchy.
I mean, I love that she's planting trees, but you know we would buy it no matter what. I think this is going to be really cool knit up.
Do you know those tree planters, like those tree planting people that do
When
it for a
we
job?
were like teenagers, lots of people would go do that as a job. Like you would hear if so-and-so's out in BC planting trees.
It's like scents a tree.
Yeah, but it's good for the world. And when you go to British Columbia, and I don't know where else they're planting them, but it's lush, beautiful.
And these people can do, like, there was one guy that was doing over 1,000 trees a day. It's really
Right.
cool. I just saw something on that.
Right.
That's
And
all.
then they, I mean, the forest fires and stuff every year
15 cents.
decimate, right? So they're trying to build it back up. It's always a good thing.
I feel like I need to shower.
I don't know what's going on with these bugs. It's crazy.
Is it the end of
It's
the
kind of
world?
gross. It's kind of gross.
I mean, they're not really bothering me, but they're
There's
I feel
all
like
over.
I feel like it might be dirty. Is it just me?
I think so because I've never noticed them before.
Did I
No,
bring-
I don't know what's happening. Yuck. Ew, outdoors. Ugh.
Fresh air. Gross.
Anyway, this is a great yarn club.
Beth likes your sweater.
Yeah, thanks. I have to say, I think Heather is an amazing dyer.
Yeah.
So you're going to see her, I don't know if she's coming to the Edmonton Fiber Frolic. November, another Edmonton Fiber Frolic, and it's a biggie. It's moved into a giant, like, convention center.
Wow.
They're at the Expo Center, so coming up. So keep your eyes peeled.
Maybe Amanda and
Well, they
Janice will come here one year.
maybe
Like, maybe it's going to be a destination.
maybe right after Knit City, they need to start.
No, but I just mean, like, destination. Like, this is growing.
Oh, it's growing, and I hope it does become a thing where people
You know what we could do?
come for the weekend.
Host something.
Well, and they do a great job. They did a yarn crawl. They did a knit night.
No, but, like, we could plan something.
Jodi,
You
this is
could-
how it goes. This is how it goes. We should do this thing where we host everybody and we give out treat bags and we just say hi to everybody. Okay, can you get on that?
No, and then what happens the week of? How
I don't
do we
wanna
get
do
out of-
that.
How do we get out of it? I can
It
see
would be
it.
super fun.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, if you're looking for somewhere to come, you come to see the
Yeah.
Edmonton Fiber. There's lots and lots of vendors coming
Yeah.
from kind of far away.
Yeah. Yes, Lulu. Tracy's got a spare bedroom.
I do. Actually,
I don't.
Thank goodness at this point.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's super fun.
Okay. Sometimes I just like to, like, scroll on my suggested page on Instagram to find new yarns, right?
Okay. Well, that's brilliant compared.
This is Fuzzy Peach
Where are they
yarn.
from?
I actually think
Wow.
it comes with a little yarn care card. What does it say? Where is she from?
It doesn't say.
But look at this.
Maybe it says
pairing.
on the label. Jodi, that's gorgeous.
It's a merino worsted / Aran. It's 218 yards for 100 grams.
Why do you have a movie card?
Because I packed my bag with a blanket when I went last time to the movies.
Okay.
But this colorway is called Glow Up.
I love a neon.
You know what I appreciated? The reserve she did. Like,
Yes.
the amount that she was able to pull back on her speckles and just know that that was enough.
That would be a great sweater.
Right?
Yes, I love it.
So she, it came very quickly. This is mohair.
It's
In the
glowing. The silk is
this-
glowing.
Isn't that beautiful?
Sorry, I keep thinking I can see. They're newish. They just started dyeing last year. It says established 2021, which is exciting.
She's very talented.
very fuzzy peach fibers. Do you think she's in like Georgia because of peaches?
Hang on. Hold the phone.
Glow Up. Love the color. Wow.
Fuzzy Peach. You must follow
That's
her.
fun. A new Alberta dyer reached out to us, but I'm not going to say anything about it because yarn's on the way and
Who?
we can share later. I just said I'm not going to say anything.
To me. Fuzzy Peach.
I'll share it later because I don't have the details. How about this?
Fuzzy Peach Fibres. I'm not even following her.
Where's it from? Inga Britta, Autumn Collection, blah, blah, blah.
Winter. I should do the.
Hello.
How rude.
Stop bugging me.
You guys.
Gosh, her Instagram feed's gorgeous and her colors of her yarn are beautiful.
Look at, she's starting to come out with autumny colors.
That's gorgeous.
Wow.
I
She's
wanted to share this gorgeous thing I got from our friend Lolly, who is Ocean Loop Studio. She does these really fun, oh Jodi, that's so
That's called
beautiful.
Harvest.
That's so beautiful.
Okay.
Sorry, my nose is super itchy. I'm allergic to something. Our friend Lolly does all kinds of gorgeous stitch markers, singles, clips. She also does this bracelet version.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's wrapped with a beautiful copper wire and beads, and apparently it's on forever. Nope. Okay, there we go. But I thought this bracelet was really pretty, and it was actually a birthday gift. So thank you, Lolly. She's a sweetheart. I did get her holiday countdown calendar.
You did? That's so
Yep,
exciting.
I did, and I can't wait. I think she does amazing, beautiful things. She's going to be at Knit City.
Yes.
I think in the Yarn Bowler Crafty Jackalope.
Really?
Is that right?
That's fun.
I might be making that up.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Sorry about that. But
No,
she
you're
is going to be
probably right.
there. She is going to be there. So you will find Ocean Loops at Knit City, but you can always go to her website
That's really
and
pretty.
get new stuff. She's always got new collections. She's got clubs.
I want the keychain, and I keep meaning to order it. That
yeah,
clip that
she's
with
going to
the
do
ribbon.
lots of those. You can
Good.
get one.
I'll get
at
one
Knit City.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so just back to Fuzzy Peach, you guys.
Okay.
All these fall colors. Look at that.
Wow. Yes.
All her fall palette is open for pre-order tomorrow on all the bases.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yes.
The greenish.
I love the color sense. Oh, it says Pacific Northwest. Super close. That's not so far away.
I was going to say the UK for some reason. Owner of
Oh
Four
my
Pearls'
goodness.
mother.
Yes. Yes. Okay, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
she's pretty. I hope I'm.
Jode, I love when we can share like something I've never heard
Oh,
of.
look.
Oh yes.
That's it.
See?
That's what got me. Her
See, that's gonna be a great sweater. With a little bit of punch, but not too crazy. I feel like that a lot of people can wear that bit of neon.
Yeah. Do you ever just go on your search page on Instagram?
Sometimes.
But that's where I ended up because
Can I just say all I get are ads? Like weight loss ads and
I get hair loss ads.
I get there are way too many like all these videos where it's like
Yeah.
keto and
It's like
click on this V shred.
Is the universe telling me something? Because I'm offended.
I'm not interested, that's for sure. Anyway, I don't know how to
That's
get
so
out of
funny.
that.
That's so funny.
Yarn, yarn, yarn. Knitting, knitting, knitting. There.
Oh, Stargate Squishmallow ads.
Oh, well, I would much rather that.
I just bought Maddie
I've
a
actually bought
Squishmallow.
those.
That's so funny. I just bought her a Squishmallow at the pharmacy.
Anyway, stupid Instagram. It's horrible. But I did.
That's so funny.
Oh, God, stupid. Stupid.
Keto, keto, keto. Alexa, what does keto mean?
Oh my God.
Is that a dessert?
Right. I wish. Okay. I did happen to see one of our amazing local makers who is Studio Britta.
Oh, I like what I'm seeing.
This is a little cross-stitch project bag.
What?
So you can put your needles in this little felty area, your little hoop or pattern or whatever. Maybe the pattern can go in this pocket. But these little square pockets are for those little, when you wrap your embroidery floss on those little things. And there's a zipper pocket for maybe scissors.
Really?
And then there's a little slip pocket. She's amazing. She is right here in Edmonton, Studio Britta. She
You know-
does machine embroidery.
It's beautiful. Very, very cute and practical crafting
She's beautiful.
things.
It's got batting, like quilt batting in it.
You know who needs this? Susan B. Anderson. Have you seen what
Yes,
she's been doing?
Yes.
You guys must follow Sue because she
I hope everybody already is.
such
And they're
a maker.
she's amazing. Yeah, she is really. She's that nurturer
At
maker.
heart.
She's been making quilts nonstop,
She's got another baby boy grandson coming.
and that amazing one that she just finished is for
Yeah.
him. Okay, look at this magnet closure.
Don't you love a magnet?
Yes. So Britta is incredible. Look at the little. That's the thank you card that came on my package. It comes beautifully packaged.
That's quilted. You guys, that's like logged together.
It's pieced.
Wow.
Little teeny tiny,
I
but
know
she
this
didn't
running.
throw it away. Anyway, I think the cross stitch folks would love this. I have a bigger bag that I also love for storing other things that's bigger. So now I have a smaller project bag and a bigger project bag.
Did you buy that?
What do you mean?
Did you buy this?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I stole it.
No. For the craft you don't do.
I did buy it. I do it. I gave you a cross stitch.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, I take that back. Sorry.
Wake up. Anyway, and her fabric choices are always beautiful. And
It's funny, I saw a meme the other day on Instagram that said, me running out and spending $250 on a new craft that 3 months later it's still in the bag.
Jodi, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel targeted. Targeted.
Rude.
Totally rude.
Okay. I'm now officially full of boob sweat. What is that?
Boob
noise?
sweat, hey? I just wanted to share some beautiful moondrake yarn that I got recently. This is the Cormo Sport.
Oh.
It's 100% non-superwash Cormo. Cormo is delicious. I don't know the details, but it is a beautiful wool. And Rochelle has this incredible color palette. Okay, question. Pick, the pink is a for sure.
The middle pink?
Yeah. Oatmeal or sand?
Sand.
Sand?
No, oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Everybody vote.
Okay, oatmeal, light or dark?
Show me without this one now.
So there's the combo
Okay.
with the lighter sand, which I love. I think it's amazing.
That's sand.
And then this is oatmeal,
Oatmeal for sure.
which is a little bit
No, I like
warmer,
sand.
a little bit darker, a little bit contrastier. People are saying light.
Actually, I don't mind. You know what? You can't
I
go
feel
wrong.
like they're both amazing, and
you
it
can't
really.
go wrong. I first thought oatmeal, but now
I feel
I'm
like the
thinking
pink
sand.
pops. I think the pink pops more on the dark,
Yeah.
but maybe I'm wrong.
I think we're getting a few more. Oh my god, I was gonna say oatmeal, but it's
I feel like it's a 50-50. Anyway, I am lucky enough to get to work on a new pattern with this, but I thought I'll share because the yarn is absolutely gorgeous.
yeah, not the blue.
There's so many. No, I picked the pink, but Rochelle was amazing.
I mean,
and
it's so beautiful, but I'm
sent
feeling
some
this.
extras. She's got an incredible shawl. I have to look it up really quickly. It's gorgeous, and you get all of these 50-gram minis. These are more of her colors.
Beautiful.
I want to share the shawl because the pattern came out
Sequence.
ages ago, but I feel like this could be like if you're not a sweater knitter, maybe you are a shawl knitter, and it would be a super fun knit.
What? I would wear the heck out of that.
So you get a main color, and then you get a bunch of these 50-gram minis. She makes kits, of course. This is called the No Hassles Tassels Shawl. And I saw it and thought to myself, oh my God, I totally need to knit that. But she makes kits in this gorgeous yarn and half skeins. So
actually, Amanda and they're going with a 50-gram skein and 2 minis.
for your hat,
Yeah, for their hat pattern. Yeah.
right? Well, whatever works, right? And then it's a better price point if that's all you need.
Yes.
I just thought this project was super cute, and I love all the
I love the
colors. And it's done in this Cormo Sport. So I wanted to share that because I've been meaning to forever.
That's beautiful.
I'm very excited to get knitting with it. And I've been looking at like that Andrea Mowry Alpenglow sweater is sport weight. Like this would be such a good base to knit that sweater with.
Beautiful. You know what I got so upset about when you were talking? Adela sent that box.
Oh, no.
And I have everything in my office as the 2 weeks pass, and I
feel
put
like
it
you're
there.
just keeping it for yourself, and that's why you didn't bring it.
She didn't send anything for you, unfortunately.
Okay, well that's all right.
But I had to tuck it underneath because it was so big, and that's what made me mad because I just remembered it. That's okay.
Can I say I'm not surprised?
The yarn isn't available for purchase, so it's not like you're going to be missing out. But I do want to.
You should always sign up for Adela's newsletter, follow her on Instagram, and then you'll know everything that's going on, right?
That's really frustrating.
I do love that.
But you know what?
Okay.
You know what?
I've done the same thing.
You know what she had in there that was really cool?
She's got new stuff coming out. Like things that have launched recently.
She's got a bunch of merch that is really, really adorable.
I love her little journal. I love her knitting journal. Or it's a journal period, like for whatever you want. With the logo. Yeah.
Okay, that's what she sent us.
Oh, it's so cute.
And she sent us a kit, I think we should say, for a giveaway that we could do for the fun. It's pinkish.
That's so
You guys look at this journal.
I love it. The logo, everything is so
She
great.
has teamed up with Blackwing. It's totally cool.
And they make the books.
Yeah, they go back. Their roots go back to the 1930 when the 602 model was first introduced by the Eberhard. Oh,
so
pencil
people that are
company.
into like stationery and stuff will know what that means.
Yeah. So she's collabed with them, and that's who's done this journal. You get a pencil to go with it, and it's a blank journal. It is so cool. The best pencils ever.
Okay.
I didn't know about this.
So there you go. Well, listen, I use a notebook all the time, and I wrote that sock, my little details on a sticky while I was working, but I'm going to transfer that to I'm going to use, okay, I love it. I was going to say, I'm going to use that book for whatever, but maybe it's not for me, but I'll get one.
There's a book. There's
I'll
three.
get one.
There's a book for you.
Okay. I'm going to use it, and it's so good to have notes for when you're knitting or you like to knit for whatever reason, or just life. There's people that love to journal.
Totally. It's always nice to have something beside you if you see something on TV or you see something on Instagram. Like
I'm not going to remember anything, so a notebook is so important, and that's a beautiful one.
Okay, I just also wanted to share this because these are available right now.
No.
Really? She's got some of these. This is her collab. This is a little round bucket with a zip lid in these amazing colors. Oh my God, you guys. And they're available. Oh, the hot pink was available. Oh, so what is available is the olive.
Beautiful.
No, the camo.
Love.
And the hot pink. Those two are available.
It's 25 degrees already.
Actually, it's funny. Those would be my top two choices.
The camo and the camel?
Probably the hot pink and then the camo. Yeah, love it.
I just love your neon bucket. I feel like maybe one day I'll have to get a neon something.
So good.
Yeah, that neon pink. That's beautiful.
There's also some yarn in her shop, you guys.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well,
okay, so now you're going to have to be on pins and needles
exciting.
for 2 more weeks. I'm so mad at myself. Bummer.
I'm mad at you.
Yes.
We're both mad
I'll
at you.
give you yours.
No, it's okay. We can wait, and it'll be fantastic. Yeah. Or I'll use it. Lots of artists use those pencils, especially in comic book drawing. Oh, that's huge. Huge.
Yeah. So Adela's got lots of fun stuff in her shop, you guys. So it's worth go looking.
You always joke there's a pre-order available, but there is.
Yeah.
Now, so
her merch and the colors and the brights and they're just so fun. Actually, yesterday
and so many amazing fundraiser. When you're purchasing from them, you are also supporting incredible organizations. And I don't think I know anybody more philanthropic through their work.
And here's the thing. I think I've said this before. There's not many people as generous as she is. You don't see it behind the thing, but I've been privy to that information, and I've been privy to her generosity, and it is, it's with love, and that's it,
people.
Right?
Amazing.
This is what I wear most of my
That's
my
great
I have
t-shirt.
this t-shirt, and I adore
Good morning, Ellie, Skane dear.
I adore.
Good evening,
Yeah, I have several of her t-shirts.
Nancy. I see Nancy.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Way to F things up.
I could run home.
No, it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. So I was really happy to come back today. So yes, right now we'll do some shameless self-promotion.
Yeah. These are the new colors, you guys.
She did it on purpose. Adela.
She didn't send anything for Tracie.
I totally know that.
She sent 3 packages for me.
That is fine.
Your first mistake was sending it to me. Let's be honest. No. It would be here if it came to Tracie. Now she's never going to send it to me. You know what it is? Her puppy yarn.
That
It
was
is
pre-order.
So you can't get the
Sunny
yarn.
Ray?
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
get the yarn.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so you guys, we're having a
I'm totally
pom-pom
coming
sale.
to your house to come get that
Yes.
so I can start knitting it.
I'll give it to you. We're having a pom-pom sale.
This is a great idea. Don't
I
you
just
think?
thought, just to get ready for, we're needing our hats soon.
Right. So you're working on a hat kit.
Yeah.
Everybody loves to knit hats, and we love. We sent a little email yesterday, and I kind of gushed about the pom-poms, but it's truly how we feel. These are expertly made, and they are just the most wonderful, beautiful
Look at this with this.
pom-poms.
This is one. These are the new ones I'm going to show you. You guys, we have.
Jodi, I have not seen this one before. What?
4 times 5 is 20. I think we have about 40 plus full-size pom-poms, and probably the same in minis.
Some people, if you don't know, these are a tie-on pom-pom. So you can put them on and off super fast a million times, whether you're just changing your mind or whatever. It also comes with a little stabilizer that comes with the pom-pom. It is never droopy. These look amazing every single time.
Magic.
Now can you talk about the size?
The core of these are all the same size, and some of them vary a little bit with, you know, how long the fur is.
Yeah.
They're all one size, but they're all.
So like 5 inches?
Yeah.
5-inch pom-poms, all of them. So
Look at this.
we have to modify our verbiage on our
Maybe.
because it used to talk about extra large,
Yeah.
which we used to also carry extra large. We just found them to be a little bit too big. The
And-
large was
yeah.
the favorite.
Yeah.
So they're all this size now.
Yeah, all
right?
of them.
Yeah. So they're all a 5-inch pom pom.
These are all these are new colors that Tracie hasn't seen yet.
So the middle is the same size, but this fur is
little bit longer.
longer. So if you like a bigger look, are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's incredible.
I can't wait to start
Put it on
knitting
your
hats, actually.
They're not too big. That to me. This is a new one. It's like a chartreuse.
Oh my gosh. Like an acid green.
Yeah. This is a really
That's so pretty.
yeah. This is like a nautical blue.
That's
Look
really
at that.
pretty.
love
I
those
have not
colors
even
too.
seen these.
No.
These go straight to Jodi's house. This is
Yeah.
like very exciting. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, kind of like a brownish.
warm.
Yeah, with like a oh my god, like that. I love it when you have a different core color like that.
So right now there's a buy one get one half off, which
Yeah.
is exciting, and that's for the next week until next Wednesday.
They just including the
that's
minis.
really pretty.
We have lots of mini pairs.
This
you'll
is
see.
a cool.
It's almost. I think
silver,
I put it
like-
as dove gray or like
Yeah, it's
pearl?
the palest. Pearl's
Yeah.
a good one. Pearl. Adela says
Yes, she
she's,
did. When
she's
we got the
got all
olive.
the olive. If you're looking for olive, call Adela.
This
That's
one
beautiful.
was white.
Somebody said this looks like the Grinch, and you are not wrong.
Yeah,
I love it.
and then this one.
It goes so well with neutrals, though.
This is like
That's like a pale, warm cream.
I think I called it off white or cream or something, but yeah, it's you know. Oh. And then this one, oh, this is another
Oh, that's awesome.
natch.
I really love those ones that are multicolored. Like you get the depth of, and to me they look like real fur. These
Yeah.
ones look like,
your bush,
but they're not. No, actually they don't.
this one looks like, you know, it's got the caramel, it's got the cream, but like a very small tip of charcoal.
So that one's kind of like a warm version, and this is a cool
Yeah.
version. I
this
love
is just
them
like
both.
this isn't even the tip of the iceberg, you guys. The amount of pom pom styles and colors
I have
we
to come shopping in our shop.
Yes, you do.
I haven't been for ages.
I meant to grab a pair, but you guys have seen our little mini pom-poms that I put on my...
And honestly, this is not a sales pitch, but if you love those Christmas holiday patterns where there's like mini stockings or mini whatever, you need to get the mini pom-poms now, because they, at that time of the year, they're scarce, and I don't know.
I mean, Janet can only do as much as she can do.
Right. Janet is an amazing producer, but she is one person, and the minis, there's a huge stock of them right now. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
If you're interested, it's a great selection right now.
The minis, can you pull up the minis, please?
Yeah.
The minis come with a tiny little snap. So you can snap on like a baby booty, you can snap on a hat, you can snap on anything you need to take off the pom-pom to wash.
Right.
They make adorable little barrettes. You can get the empty barrettes at Michael's, or like the end of a tassel on a hat.
Kafka did the cutest little sweater where these are all over the sweater.
And the minis come in.
So these are just little mini pairs. They're great on booties and socks, but mini stockings. You can buy your own, you can mix and match your own colors.
Yeah.
We used to have like sets of 5 or 6. I feel like this is way better.
Yeah.
And you can see that
they tie on, or there's a little snap option. So there's 2 options.
Yeah. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, come on, hello.
Yes.
The colors are incredible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you're looking now, you can get them buy one, get one half
We've
off.
just restocked those. Janet, I just restocked those.
I noticed.
We've had some like 3 big boxes of pom-poms this summer. So
I gotta get in
we're
there.
full.
Yeah.
You gotta come look.
Yeah, this is a great time to have a sale because we are loaded.
Yeah.
Loaded.
Tracie restocked some of the maker's board because we were getting a little bit low. I think we just have the natural color in right now. But
No, I think they're both.
No, I only got 1 box.
You only got 1 box?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've ordered both. I ordered the brown and the gray.
It might have I just got the brown. And so maybe it's just coming.
Huh. Okay.
But you know, we did get, I should have almost put these together.
I saw these back in stock. Well, maybe some people have already, I don't know, but if you need a maker's board, I say, I don't know why it didn't come with a ruler, the maker's board. I feel like this is a must. I don't use my maker's board without the ruler. And it's got a gauge ruler. They're both magnetic. But it's perfect for charts or keeping your place in a pattern or whatever. These are...
It comes with more than one.
I should have brought my maker's board out. But if you don't know what a maker's board is, it's a magnetic pattern holder.
These, you guys, add to your order.
Right.
I just think...
We had a hard time getting them. There was issues early on with the release of these. See here, this one's gray.
And I must have didn't get the natural.
No?
No.
So it's a stand-up board. These are all the magnets or whatever that come with it, which is amazing. It's both magnetized on both sides, and you can just flip it shut.
You guys.
It's so good. You can pop it in your bag. I don't use a color. I mean, all my color work projects now, I use this.
And then you just move the ruler up as you go.
Yeah.
As you're knitting your chart.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like Coco Knits, they just think things through for us crafters. They know exactly what we need.
Practical.
And you get a little project bag. I love these little linen bags that it comes in.
Yeah.
But you can use the maker's board for lots of things.
Yeah, I only got 1 package of those, not 2.
Okay, so we should double check on that because I know I ordered 1 of each.
They could just be out of stock.
Well, no,
I'll check when I get home.
Okay. Whatever it is, I mean, I want to make sure that we have both, and then make a brown craft
and
color version and the gray. I don't care what colors.
I don't know why they came out with 2. If I'm honest, just do 1.
Yeah, they're both super neutral.
They're very close in color.
Yeah, very close. So that's a great, and also if you have a knitting friend or a crafting friend,
great gift.
Awesome gift.
Yeah. We had a restock on this Nomadic Knits book because it was very popular. This is the head and toes.
Yeah, head over heels.
Head over heels.
This is, how many patterns? There's so many patterns in here. They're only socks and hats.
Yeah, it's so good, you guys.
It's such a good idea, and you're right, this has been a giant hit, this one. I'm trying to remember how many patterns. There's
stunning patterns.
Ton of patterns in here. We love Nomadic Knits. That's a great one.
Okay, you guys.
And a digital code. You do get a digital copy with this magazine.
And because we now know about Yarnology, we're on top of it for the newest book. release. I think I should leave this with you.
I feel like, well, I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I do know how blown away we were with issue 1. This is a independent magazine that comes out of Australia. It is knitting, it is crochet, it talks about
How about some cookies?
local wool. You get a beautiful recipe, you get articles and interviews. It was, when we opened it up, we thought, this is like nothing else.
This is swatching and choosing and fabric that it
And
knits.
what is woolen spun? What is worsted spun? It really is a resource.
Oh,
it's a
know
joy.
your yarn. What is woolen and what is worsted?
Yeah,
I feel
it
like
is.
I might
It's
know about
a
this book.
joy, and the photography is beautiful. Beautiful. And so yes, anytime this is available, we will stock it. Wow, this was that thing. Remember they had, so they're this little section. They're just sharing patterns with little QR codes. Like, here's a beautiful shawl you might want to consider. Here's a It's the pattern is not in the book, from what I remember.
Love that. Yeah, look.
But it's like a highlight. Like here's, oh my gosh, the dog sweater. Stop it.
You guys, this book, I'm telling you, I feel like Tracie, you need to keep this.
I was super blown away by this one. I forget how much it is. See, and volume 3 is already on the way. Like
Is it
it's not
really?
stocked at our stockist yet, but it's the beginning of November. So I love it. It's an independent.
Adela bought pom-poms. You don't even use pom-poms. Does she?
Adela.
My gosh.
I find it interesting. If you're into like where, like, how does your yarn start
Yeah.
or grow, or it's sheep or whatever, I think you'll find this interesting and
This
very
is-
good book.
This is a stunning book, you guys. This is a really beautifully thought out maker's book. If you love fiber and you work with fiber, you will love this book.
Yeah, I
You-
agree.
you really
I
will love
really
it.
do think it's absolutely beautiful. It also highlights a lot of their local yarns.
Yeah.
Like a lot. So that's exciting. That's halfway around the world for us. Lots of things are new to us. And I did share Karina of Louie and Lola, and she had a huge feature in the first version.
I just took that out of inventory, so you can keep that.
Jodi.
If I don't do it now, I won't.
And crocheters, you have not been forgotten. They had a big crochet, like
love
it's
the
multi-craft jewel. Oh my gosh, here's more of Karina. What's that? Pirate Pearl yarns.
Do you know what? All those bugs are now
No.
in my bag.
I'm lying. This is Pirate Pearl yarn. Sorry. All those bugs are in your bag?
Look,
It's so weird, Jodi. And now they're kind of gone.
now they're gone. Maybe they were
Gross.
right about the garbage trucks bringing them.
Probably.
Right.
It's not normal. Like, it hasn't been happening.
Yeah. This book is stunning.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love it. We will stock it as long as it's available to us.
Okay. The other thing that's brand new.
I haven't seen these in person, but
I didn't open one. Did
I
you
was
want one?
pretty obsessed. What size are these?
This I don't know with this coming. Like, these are the things that Tracie orders that sends right to me.
Okay, let's open a medium one.
Okay.
I'll probably keep, or one of us
Yeah.
can keep a medium one. Okay, these are called craft bins, and they're by Coco Knit, and maybe you've seen them at your local yarn shop. A big thing for Coco Knits is sustainability and using like recyclable materials and
Yeah.
stuff like that. This is a fabric made out of craft paper. It feels like canvas.
Yeah, it does. Super
But it's-
stiff to
it's-
stand up.
So it's these little tiny craft buckets, and they've got this little hook if you wanted to, like, I don't know, hang it or put it on a shelf or whatever.
Could.
This is the medium size, and I think it's 8 inches.
Yeah.
8.75 inches around across and 10.5 tall. So that's how big it is. It's actually kind of a perfect little one skein project thing.
Yeah.
But they say you can dye this, you can embroider on this, you can stamp on this fabric.
That's what they give you. They give you this as a little bit of a test. I mean, it's small, but just so you can test out
Right.
your dye. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so Jodi, I feel like you should take this home and dye it.
How fun is that?
But you can stamp on it. You can do all kinds of things to make it like a little art project for
Yeah.
yourself. I mean, you could you know, make this a beautiful storage in your bathroom. You could,
Yes.
you know, you could
Yes.
stamp with gold or dye it gray or whatever.
I don't think you can embroider. It's very, very stiff.
It said embroidery.
Did it really?
But man, you're gonna need a needle that pokes through.
You're gonna need a pointy and a thimble.
A very pointy. Wouldn't it be cool to make it look like quilted?
Yes.
And of course, Amanda says, add sparkles. You betcha. Anyway, I just thought they were great storage for your stuff and little project bags. But we brought them in because we knew we would love coconut. So I'm so excited to see them.
I like the whole idea to make it personable. Like, I love the
too.
whole customization aspect of this.
It's kind of minimalist
yes.
in the white, which I also am
I
a
also
big-
feel like all coconut's aesthetic is minimalist.
I would never have thought to dye this
Yeah.
if they hadn't said, you know, we've made it this way.
I should take it and speckle it.
You could even dye it with tea. Make
Yes.
really strong tea and make it that
Yes.
sort of...
How fun is that?
Anyway, I don't know what people want to do with it, but yarn dyers out there might want to make them dye them in a special colorway.
I'm totally grossed out
How about neon?
by the amount of bugs in my bag. Like, they've migrated to my bright rainbow bag.
Let's take
I'll have to
everything out and shake it.
after. Okay. Yeah,
Anyway.
that's really fun.
And it holds a lot of yarn.
Lots of yarn.
Like, it'll hold maybe four or five skeins of yarn in the medium one.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Yeah. I love that.
Yay, Coco Knits. Can you believe we have a shop?
Who's Coco Knits?
Julie Weisenberger. Weisenberger? I'm pretty sure it's Weisenberger.
Is she her only person?
Yeah, and she's an amazing designer, and
Really?
she was on an audio podcast, oh gosh, so long ago, and her story was so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I would love to take a class. Her sweater workshop, like her sweater workshop is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Maybe we'll see her one day.
Yeah. She's in California.
Yeah.
Designed in Oakland, California.
Oh,
Love that.
well, and that's why she's always at Stitches West.
Maybe
too.
she'll host us and take us to Disneyland.
Right. Or just, you know.
Oakland could be really far
Or just,
for all I know.
you know, over to Alcatraz
everybody-
or whatever.
Doesn't everybody live by...
Maybe she'll make us rice-a-roni. She's in San
Disneyland.
Francisco.
Is Oakland in San Francisco?
It's right there.
Okay, so we're not close to Disneyland.
Ride the trolley and eat rice-a-roni.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh, this has been long. Again, too.
Just have to show my yarn.
Do we even know how to do? We don't even know how to do it. Okay, I'm really excited. Look at the goodies that I've got from our shop.